Don't fucking sing. Don't do it. Is it?
Okay.
Is it fucking working? Hold on. It's not.
You know.
It's not working.
Can chat hear us?
I think they can see. Like, it's
broken?
OBS is frozen and my
model's
model's
broken.
frozen.
It's almost like you should use something a little less intensive.
Yeah, that's gonna fix OBS.
It feels like it breaks, like, worse every time.
I
I feel like the issues were very minimal the first time.
No, it's done this exact thing before, but only at the end of stream.
Well, so it's getting worse.
No,
Okay.
it's...
Guys, there's been a lot happening in my own personal entertainment life that we can discuss. So, do we want to start off with Arcane, or
You're gonna
Overwatch
give
Classic?
me a motherfucking second to fix things.
No, but you made the gift
Also,
about
you
how I
get
did
a
this to
second.
Aurora. You made the meme about it.
Second.
Yeah, I get a second.
Bum bitty 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 bum bum.
Nobody
Bum,
look at
bitty,
the
bitty, bum.
OBS, the VTube
Yeah,
Studio
Jesus
setup
Arcane.
stuff. Nobody look.
Bitty, bitty, bitty,
Oh my god,
bum,
she's on the
bum.
background.
Bum bitty bitty
So-
bitty bum.
There's been like a rumored VGU kind of thing for a character that they haven't announced yet because it's an Arcane spoiler. It's definitely Victor, right?
It's definitely Victor.
It's just like
It can't be anyone else.
it's just like Jace.
Just Jace. As a treat.
Okay.
Hey guys, did you know I love women?
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
I got it.
I'm
OBS
not
is
sure
just
about
gonna
that.
be fucking frozen. Like, OBS I would have to close to fix, and if that happens, then it would stop stream, so this is the best we're getting.
I will
don't
say
think
Spooks,
he's the Machine Herald spirit. I
He
don't
still
think he's the Machine
has.
Herald anymore.
He still has machine parts.
Yeah, but
I
he's
don't
like
think he's.
becoming Jesus, he's doing it organically with like magic.
Well, when he does it, you can see little pieces of scrap metal start to float up and fly towards the body, and all of those little marks on them are made out of metal.
What was I doing?
I don't know.
Why is
Also,
it so dark?
is the hex core the void?
I can't
I
tell.
don't think so.
I mean, he describes it like when Jay says like, "Oh, you must be cold." He's like, "No, it's not cold. It's a recursive feedback loop. It's cold isn't quite the way to describe it." And he turns to look at his thing where the empty space where he broke out of his like cocoon was, and it plays like this like echoey warp sound that keeps building and building and building till it snaps back into reality. And I feel like the
It
word he
feels
was
like the
looking
void,
for
right?
was the void. It's not a feel. I don't feel cold. It's a something else. Looks at an empty space. I feel like that's the clearest hint we've gotten to it being the void.
Yeah. And
But
just like as a narrative standpoint, it feels like the void, right? It can't just be me.
Victor
Oh, I was
doesn't-
already in here.
But Victor doesn't invent the void. That would be a wildly new interpretation of the void.
Yeah.
So they'd have to explain how they summoned the void, I guess.
Yeah. Bum bitty 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 bum bum.
Did something change on the
Bum,
gallows?
bitty, bitty,
Also, in this
bum.
video essay, we discussed why Caitlyn was right. and
Caitlyn
why-
was right.
Whoa. Hold up.
Caitlyn was in the right. Ah, my phone fell. Whatever, I don't need it.
Spooks, can you go bonk 'em?
Actually, I confiscated her hammer. I broke
What
into
is
her
Spooks?
room last night, and I was like, nope, that hammer's mine now.
Cassie, I have to know what Spooks' thoughts were on the Caitlyn Vi thing.
Spooks also thinks Caitlyn's right. I asked her at, like, dinner tonight, and she was like,
Do I also hear wrong opinions? Oh,
Caitlyn was in the right 100%. And then my mom was like, no, they're both kind of wrong. We're like, no, Caitlin's wrong. Or Caitlin's right.
I mean, they're both kind of wrong, but Vi is more wrong.
Wingless dove.
They're gassing the city.
No, they're not. They're guessing specific locations they think Jinx is. Vix described it in the fight with Jinx, saying, "We do that to get the people to disperse, so there are no unintended casualties."
Hmm.
It got in!
And it's not like they're waging a war on the city yet. They got an elite strike team to go after a single target. They didn't, like, commit mass casualty events like Zahn did twice.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, it seems like the council specifically wanted to commit, like, mass casualties, and Caitlyn was actively like, no.
No, we're doing this one thing. Also, Caitlyn fucking had her, made several harder shots than the one that Vi was like, no, you can't. What if you miss and hit the child? Caitlyn's over here like, during that first fight, I shot the guy who was about to stab you to deflect his attack away from you. I shot directly behind your head, and you didn't, like, bat an eye. And also, I shot while you were grappling with Jinx and hit her fucking finger. Like, and she shot the gun out of the kid's hand without harming the kid. Caitlyn can make that shot.
Hmm.
Also, if I could have just picked the kid up and taken them away from Jinx.
Absolutely. I feel like my biggest problem is that Vi has repeatedly been all talk and not a whole lot of action.
I was rewatching it with Aurora today, and at the beginning of that fight, Vi says, "Caitlyn, if you have the shot, take it."
Hold
and then
on.
Caitlyn had the shot, and Vi didn't let her take it.
Hold on, chat. Is my model frozen again?
No, is it? I see it blinking.
Is
Oh,
it?
it's blinking.
No. And your
Sorry, I
mouth is
didn't see it
moving.
move for a second. I was like, oh shit,
What?
maybe it is.
Is my fucking stream manager frozen then?
It's not moving like a lot, but it is noticeably moving.
Okay, it's
Yours
not
is a little
frozen.
fine.
My Firefox froze then because the whole stream looked frozen on my end. But because the game was paused by the time I looked over, it just looked like my model was frozen.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
you could argue that that Caitlyn asking Vi to join the Enforcers was a bit of an overstep, sure, but she didn't push it. Vi said no, and Caitlyn was like, okay, I accept that. And then Vi came back and said, actually, I changed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like Caitlyn forced Vi to be an Enforcer either.
Yeah. I think you're just still at that moment, TBH. Maybe, but like I was frozen in a weird pose. I was like leaning down and stuff when I saw myself frozen.
Vi repeatedly says she trusts Caitlyn, but has yet to show any faith in Caitlyn.
Vi repeatedly says she's ready to kill Jinx, and yet at every possible chance has hesitated. And like I understand, that's your sister girl. Maybe you aren't ready, but admit it.
Yeah, she's not. Vi isn't ready.
Admit it and let Caitlyn get help from someone else.
I think it's important to distinguish that Cassy and I are not saying Vi's a pussy for not killing her sister. We're saying Vi has to accept she's not ready to do that.
Ah! Ah!
And stop being like entirely. Honestly, her and Jinx are both being kind of self-sacrificial. Jinx fully planned on dying there, and I think Vi also fully planned on dying there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's not fair to either of the people that they're, like, working with. It's not fair to Savika and the kid that Jinx was just gonna fucking die there, and it's not fair to Caitlyn and honestly all of Piltover that Vi was ready to die there.
Because, let's be real. Jinx is a terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't killed as many people as you'd think, though. Just like the council members. Wait, no, she lit something on fire in Act 1, didn't she?
She killed a lot of enforcers, yeah.
Progress Day, she did something, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
In the first season?
Yeah, get out of the damn way, Vi. Let Caitlyn bring in Maddie. I fucking love Maddie. I believe Maddie can save us.
Too. I don't know the Vestaya's name. I don't know the Vastaya's name or the Bat Vastaya's name. They're just
I
there.
don't know if the Vestayas have names at this moment in time.
The one that people say should date Mel does, but I forgot her name.
Years.
Yeah, I love her. She's hot.
Something like Bastet, but not quite.
I don't know the drunk guy's name either.
He looks like a drunk bander.
In my mind, I've just been calling him El Borracho.
It looks like they wanted to get Braum, but got Braum at home.
Right, knock off Braum here with the shield and stuff.
I hope Braum
I
gets
feel
the
like
for him.
I'm personally of the opinion of I think using what did they call the fog again?
The Gray. Which is in fact what it's called in original
Using-
legal lore too.
Huh. I feel like using the Gray, even when it's like okay. I feel like using the Gray even when it's to catch this terrorist is still kind of I really, really don't like it.
To be fair, I thought they were just straight up using tear gas at first, so the Gray might be better. I was like, ha, they're using tear gas, and then Jinx was in there for surprisingly long, and I was like, oh, that's not tear gas then.
How much of the show did you miss? Like, you missed the fact that Mbessa staged the whole thing and set up all of these situations, except for the Jinx one, but set up the Memorial Day fight. And you also missed the opening of episode 3 where Caitlyn like actively shuts off all the vents her family made and they use those to travel around and gas people.
I saw the okay, so I saw them traveling through the vents, but I thought they just like were like traveling through the vents and then separately also had tear gas.
No, her mom talks about how like they set up these vents
and the people deserve to breathe. Yes, I saw that exact. I need you to realize that I notice things, but I don't make connections. So I saw the whole scene, and I thought, oh, that's really cool that Miss Cassandra Kiraman wants people to breathe, and they're going to use those vents to travel. That's so awesome. And then later on, I'm like, oh, cool, they have tear gas canisters.
Man.
And they don't click. Things don't click in my mind. That's probably also what happened with the Memorial Day thing.
Showing gas canisters
is
before.
I honestly don't know what Mbessa's right-hand man looks like, because you said it was Mbessa's like right hand that did it, and so I was just like, okay, they've been invited to the memorial, cool.
Why would they invite a chem baron?
I'm gonna be honest, it took me an embarrassingly long time to realize it was a memorial. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn had to say like, at a memorial, and I was like, that was a memorial?
Why would they invite a chem baron to anything in Piltover?
Because they're a citizen too. They haven't split the city yet.
The whole point is that they are being treated like citizens. Cassy.
Well, maybe with the other counselor's dad, they were trying to make a change.
Clearly not.
There's a spider in here.
No. They literally spoke about how the vote to give them their freedom was the biggest mistake that council ever made, and that they will never again treat those animals like people.
Listen, details don't click in my head. They just don't.
Cassy has no media literacy.
I have media literacy. I can if I think real hard, but I have to see a media multiple times for anything to click.
Also, none of you guys saw the black rose in the opening?
No, I did. I even mentioned it. I mentioned that I pointed it out to Spooks, and Spooks was like, "Oh, there is a black rose."
I feel like they shouldn't have put that in the opening.
I mean, we all knew it was coming.
I mean, when the scene showed up.
No, like, literally every person noticed Mel painting the Immortal Bastion and knew that, like, Noxus was going to get involved.
Yeah, Noxus can get involved, but that could be Swain.
Swain's not part of the Black Rose?
No, he's actively fighting against it.
Ah, I thought Swain and
That's why
the
he set up
Black were both in the
set up
Black
the
Rose.
bricks in the first place, so that there would be 3 individuals in charge of Noxus, and it would be harder for the Black
Think
Rose
it's
to
Gamira.
get all of them.
Oh, I thought the whole point was that both of them were in the Black Rose, and the trifecta thing was just, like, more Black Rose shit.
No. No, like, he got Katarina as an assassin in case both of the demon take over, or if Black Rose gets to him.
Huh. Yeah, no, I thought, I don't know a whole lot about Noxus lore. I thought he was just part of the Black Rose.
No, he's like actively fighting against it. The Black Rose is the reason Noxus invaded Ionia.
Okay, I thought Swain was in on that. Since, you know, he's
I mean, he
he's
was
kind of in on
until he
that.
lost his hand. I mean, he was until he lost his hand in the war and realized it was a pointless war, and then went back and just took over with Darius.
I thought he was still taking over to take over Noxus.
He took over, not you mean Ionia?
Ionia, yeah. I thought he was still doing that, like, waging that war.
No, I think that war's over.
Then what the fuck is Irelia doing?
Nothing.
Fighting Noxians!
It's like old lore at this point.
But the fucking Awaken animatic, they're fighting the Noxians.
That's not canon.
What do you mean that's not canon?
That's not canon.
What do you mean it's not canon? Literally every other scene in that animatic is canon.
That one's not, though.
It's fucking
No one likes to read
canon.
lore.
It's not.
This
Yeah,
is
Noxus
exactly
still
why
has
no one
troops
likes
there
to read
in
lore.
so many stories. That's literally like the basis of Riven's story. Like Riven's entire lore.
Yeah, but that Awaken cinematic is not canon because Scion's never been to Ionia.
Okay, so let's ignore that. But you're saying that Swain is stopping the war in Ionia. Wrong!
No, there's a second invade. There was a second invasion.
Yeah, okay. And Swain's now in charge of the country, right? So therefore, Noxus is still invading Ionia. Well, Swain is in charge.
I don't think they're invading. I think they just have colonies from the first invasion.
Noxus still has troops there that's in so many stories at you the fuck you want about, sister.
I'm
Nox-
saying that I think that's a colony. That's not an active invasion.
They don't
That's a
have
colony
colonies. Like,
from
the whole
first
point is
invasion.
Ionia was the country that Noxus could never colonize. They just keep invading.
I'm pretty sure they've set up cities there.
I'm pretty sure they haven't. And, like, what little camps they have keep getting crushed by, like, the fucking 20 bajillion Ionians that hate them.
Ionia is also fighting itself, though.
They're still invading. That's 1/3 of who killed Varus. Or who killed 1/3 of Varus, my bad. Noxus is actively still invading and fighting Ionia. Like, that's a whole thing.
Then they haven't done anything about that in like 10 years of lore.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, are you surprised? It's kind of
shouldn't
Riot's whole
be.
thing.
Updates to Ionian lore that have nothing to do with Noxus.
Yes. Zaya and Rakan are fighting Noxus. Nico fights Noxians.
Nico's at Ishtar.
Nope, she went to Ionia. Do you pay attention to Ionian lore? Nico's whole lore, she left Ishtal and went to Ionia.
He does not give a shit about Ionia lore. Gonna be real
No,
with
it's
you.
really boring to me.
I want you to know, Ionia is, I think,
favorite-
our favorite.
My favorite character is Syndra, and she's from Ionia.
Yeah,
I
but she
don't
doesn't do shit. She
give a
broke out of
shit
her
about
prison and now she's just
Ionia.
like gathering power.
To me, Ionia's always just kind of been there doing like a civil war. Okay, but Zed fights Noxus, but Zaya fights Zed and Noxus. There's so much inner conflict there. Jin's fucking around over there. Also
Actually,
fighting
Jin's in
Zed.
Piltover right now.
Well, Jin was there fighting Zed and Shen.
Yeah, so the whole point is that Zed, everyone's trying to fight Noxus and no one agrees on how to do it because Zed thinks that they should take over like industrialism and use actual weapons to fight it. And like both Shen and the Vastaya think, hey, no, this is a place of natural magic. You shouldn't fucking do that.
There's a lot of turmoil over there. Someone should fix that.
Oh, really shit. Did I accidentally run out of the boardroom? Where am I?
What are Ivern's thoughts?
Ivern, I forgot was a character.
Oh.
Gonna be real with you.
He was a general from the first invasion that cut down a tree and then got cursed forever, and is Lilia's grandfather or something, right?
I don't.
I was in the dove
I
room.
don't
That's what
think
the
so.
problem was.
She calls him Tree Father, but I don't think they're actually related.
No, the tree he cut down was like the father of the tree that Lilia was born from, and he inhabited that spirit.
Did I
That's
fuck
weird.
up?
Right.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
I just,
Hell over
like-
there. Ionia is like the most confusing region.
Oh, shit!
I feel like I've got all the other regions down to a certain degree, and Ionia is just like, there's like 3 civil wars happening over there.
I mean, like I said, it's just that none of them can agree on how to fight Noxus, but they all agree that they have to fight Noxus, and that's why
Also,
Noxus keeps getting their ass
apparently-
handed to them.
Apparently, that whole situation is going on up until like the point of Yasuo's death, because there's still fucking Ionian bandits raiding Ionian villages there.
What am I doing?
I know Darius invaded the Freljord and he hasn't actually been to Ionia.
Yeah.
And then he was recalled during the coup and put into a role of leadership. When is Noxus gonna fight Demacia? I feel like they're big rivals, but have never actually fought.
Yeah. I mean, Katarina did kill the king, so...
Yeah, but that was kind of like a thing she just did, I feel like.
She was ordered to do it by someone.
Who? It wasn't her father. I don't think Swain gave a shit about her at the time.
I think it was her
Oh,
father,
that's
but
right.
it was
Her
like a
dad
trick.
Her dad showed up and intercepted an order from Swain, and the order from Swain was like, kill Jarvan and your father, and he just gave her the Jarvan part,
Yeah.
expecting it to get her killed.
Yeah.
I do love how like they're seen as the big rival in League, and
They never fucking interact.
And the only interaction they've had, it seems, is Swain was like,
Oh!
hey, assassin I've never met, can you go kill their king? And she's like, bet. And did it without, like, a single hit. It just completely flawless plan. And then leaves.
Hey, Ronk, there was a flaw, and that's that, Silas was wreaking havoc at this. I guess it wasn't a flaw for her. Poor Silas got that blame pinned on him.
Yeah, it was great for her. It was great for Katarina.
Katarina stays
Silas.
winning.
And then there's apparently, like, the big rivalry between Garen and Darius that's been a thing in the game forever. At this point, I think Darius whips Garen's ass.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they've slowly been making Garen worse and worse
That's the name, baby.
worse and worse just by metric of like his ideals suck, so we kind of have to make him a sucky person too, because for some reason Riot has a weird haze code.
Garen,
yeah.
Garen, like, he's still, like, blessed by Kale, and that's why he's got that big magic sword, I think is what that is. But
Kayla's also
not
questionable
a
at
good
best.
person. But, like, I
Kale's
feel like
asleep right
Garen's
now, isn't
power
she?
level-
Or like just not paying attention to mortals. Like that's Morgana makes a statement in Mage Seeker saying like, my sister's not ready to give judgment yet, but if she was, you guys would not survive.
I think so, yeah. But, like, his big sword attack, his ult is basically a small, like, a singular sword from Kale's ult.
Man, I wish Kale was fun to play. She's
But,
not.
like-
I wish League in general was fun to play.
That's fair.
Same.
Hey, chat, if you're ever, like, you watch Arcane or you hear us talking, you think, I'm gonna play
Don't
League of
play
Legends.
League
Don't.
of Legends.
It's
Do
life
not
ruining.
Play League of
Play,
Legends. It's not worth it.
Play
any of the Riot Forge games.
Mage
Play
Seeker and Rune King
Legends
are
of
very good,
Runeterra.
specifically.
Legends
Man,
of
I was
Runeterra is the
really gonna
card
burn
game.
out.
Or play TFT if you just want goofy guys.
They're adding Savika to TFT!
Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
And they've added Silco
But,
to TFT.
boy, I can't wait to play League of Legends. Like, League of Legends is just such a fucking frustrating time of a game.
Okay, but I will
Every single
say,
time you play it, you will end the night going, oh, I shouldn't have played League.
I mean, when you go like 18-3 though in mid lane on Syndra, you do feel like a god.
Who the fuck is whispering in my ear? But also, my problem is that I've dropped like $300 on League of Legends on it's a free-to-play game, and I've dropped like $300.
Oh my god.
I mean, over the years, I've probably done similar, just getting skins and stuff. Especially after the Amazon Prime thing, where you can't get free RP anymore.
I missed that.
Amazon
That
Prime
was
is like
great.
dying. You can't get any, like,
Yeah,
at
it
least the
is.
gaming portion of it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, Beak is whispering in your ears, is Gorpez.
I will
If
kill you,
somebody spent, like,
Gorpez.
20k on League of
Not
Legends,
in
I'm honestly
Minecraft.
not surprised.
Ooh.
I mean, with the past, like, 2 years, 20k could get you, like, 4 skins.
Oh my god.
Due to
That
recent acts of inmate violence, prisoner D-239 has been transferred to solitary confinement cell F6.
I mean, how much was that Faker skin that was just in the shop?
$500.
$500? Okay, for
Spooks?
my brain read 20K as like $2,000, not 20,000. So definitely overestimate there. But there's like several $500 skins. There's that. There's the Jin recolor. I think there's
Spooks
another.
told me that they're making just like a new tier of skins that cost like 250 or something on the regular. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, I'm just not gonna get them. And if the whales pay for them to fund the
First
game,
thing I
cool.
heard when I
You know
joined
what?
stream was I shouldn't have played League.
You know what those skins read as to me? Those skins have become the League equivalent of the blue check on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of just thinking you've done this cool thing and outing yourself.
Adding yourself as a fucking bootlicker.
The My Shop has some good deals sometimes.
Yeah.
And like collecting skins is kind of the only thing to do in that game outside of the game itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Puppy skins. Did I tell you guys that I got the one Ultimate Seraphine skin as from an orb?
Oh,
I got
yeah,
a Prestige Nico Star Guardian from an orb, and that
Fuck
was
you!
one of the funniest part. That was before they redid all of the
I know!
prestige
I
things.
know!
So I got the double prestige skin for it.
I'll lick Cassie's boots. Then come do it, Gorpez.
I'm gonna eat a cookies
Make
and
good
cream
on your
fudge.
promise.
I'm also gonna eat a cookies and cream, but just an Oreo because I don't have ice cream.
I don't
Oh,
know.
gee!
Put the fuck ass hammer.
No! 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 Don't take my hammer! No! Guys, Hopsticks is trying to attack me!
Gotta go with the hammer.
No!
It's rightfully mine.
No! I took it from you!
Chat, have you guys in chat watched Arcane? 'Cause I still want to talk about it, but I don't know what else to talk about.
Oh god, she's fighting me! Get your hands out of my face!
Gorpus won't eat Cassie's cookies with a liter cake. What about her concha?
I got the hammer!
Aurora.
No, you
Gorpus
don't!
got ads.
Rip.
I haven't seen part 2 yet. Like Act 2 of season
My
1 or like
headphones are
season
falling
2?
off!
Good.
Because I would suggest watching season 2.
I was being attacked and y'all are just talking about Arcane!
Yeah.
I'm eating a cookie.
What could we possibly do?
Oh shit, my pizza's done.
Oh.
I won't eat Cassie's cookies, but I'll eat her cake. Then come do it, Gorpez. I'll gladly give you a taste. There's ads. They can't even hear that.
No. Gorpus didn't hear me say what about your concha?
What about my concha? Would you eat my concha, Archer?
I do love baked goods.
Mm-hmm.
Conchas
Promise
are
you it's a
tasty,
very good
specifically.
baked good.
I had a concha the other day.
You did?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I saw it in a bakery and I was like, concha, cute.
They're better from true panderias, not just like grocery store bakeries.
I mean, it wasn't a grocery store bakery. It was a Mexican restaurant that also had a bakery.
Oh, okay, thank God. So not necessarily a pandaria, but it is Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't have faith that you'd have any kind of Mexican thing where you live.
Oh, I was on vacation. I got it.
Oh, okay, I'm like, I don't have high faith that anywhere that isn't like the Southwest would have good Mexican stuff.
Yeah, I was in the Southwest.
Okay. I should light myself on fire to keep a woman warm. Is it me? Am I the woman? The lightest weight. That's not what they call me, haha.
Oh, did you see that Zero said that they're a pick guy for women? If a woman says anything, she's right and Zero's wrong.
Yeah, I see.
So that means you're gonna always be right.
I am sorry. I am so sorry I couldn't let them take you, and now you're still there, aren't you?
No.
There's something trying to get in. Which gun is
That
this?
door didn't shake.
Okay, so that's the rifle. That's the rifle, right? And then this is the shotgun.
Yeah.
Hello?
Nobody's there.
Yeah, let's see.
You know, this Oreo fudge tasted like just like the cream, and it's almost too much of the cream.
Huh. Interesting. Spooks, it's hammer time. No, it's not. Don't encourage her.
Spooks needs to get an emote when they get unlock emotes. That's hammer time.
You're so right. Thumbs up to all women, especially the new women they're making. Aw, that's so sweet, actually. I confiscated her fucking hammer. She doesn't get hammer privileges anymore.
Put it on the top shelf.
You do know me and
Is
Spooks
this
are like
taller than Cassy?
chicken float. But also, no, in real life, we're the exact same height.
God damn.
Pre-death.
Technically, on the average, I'm slightly taller just because I tend to wear taller shoes than her. It was not raining in this room before.
Huh.
Gotta get them goth boots. They make you tall. Can't believe you stole Spooks' hammer. That's fucked up, TBH. She kept hitting me with it yesterday. I literally went into her room, like, after she went to sleep, and I was like, where the fuck is it?
Cassie's tits are not smaller.
Incorrect. But,
They're not. I can promise you that.
there's a lot of regions in League lore, I'm realizing, where there are just two people in power, and they're, like, completely opposed, isn't there?
Yeah.
You have Zerath and Acer.
Zerath doesn't
Swain
have
and the
power.
Black Rose. I mean, he kind of does. He's got his own cult.
Zerath doesn't have a cult.
Pretty sure he
Are you
does.
thinking of Malzahar?
Pretty sure he
Malzahar
does.
has a cult.
No, I'm thinking of Mr. Energy Boy in his sarcophagus.
I thought it's just him against his fucking former slavers.
I'm pretty sure he's got a cult. Spooks, you know about Zerath?
Can I steal Cassie's titties with voodoo magic? No. Read.
Yeah, and then they like... I don't think it was a change, but they did it in a weird way where Acer was like, I was gonna free the slaves just next, I swear. It's like, okay, Acer.
Buddy.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, Spook says nah, he's just being barely restrained by all the Descended
Then
right now.
what the fuck are all the people from Legends of Runeterra cards?
Legends of
Like a whole
Runeterra
crew.
isn't canon!
It was.
They made it canon for like 2 expansions, and then they kept making more cards that made sense, and they're like, never mind. Not canon.
Remember when they had all of the,
I think around when they added Galio's alt pals, they're like, that's
yeah,
not
there's
canon.
all of the Galio family?
They added that, and they're like, that's not canon anymore, guys. That's not canon. This is like a cool what if situation. It's not canon. And then they added like all the dolls with Gwen. Like, that's not canon either, guys. Guys, stop. It's not canon.
There's also Evelyn's sex crew.
Pull ye but once on a
Wow.
rope's frayed end, choose the one justified from among the damned, seek out their tales, think upon each sin, or let blind fate choose, let the judgment win.
Azir, I think literally, I think Azir's defense was literally, after I ascended, I was going to free you. Gosh. Damn. Be a
How
little
did I-
patient, Zerath. It's like,
did I get in
okay, Azir, I'm just gonna push you into a hole and, like, bury you.
Azir,
Thank you.
fuck you.
Azir explained the economical benefits of keeping the slaves for another few years.
But then the Freljord is,
Hmm.
I guess the Freljord's kind of got the 3 powers going on with the 3 sisters.
Yeah.
But Sejuani and
Mhm.
Ashe, I feel like are pretty aligned most of the time.
Most of the time.
It feels like a 1v1v1 where 2 of the ones agree to take out the other one first.
What do you mean? Sejuani and Ash are literally in like perpetual war. Like the main thing is that they're at war with each other and Lissandra's just chilling.
I thought they both really didn't like... Actually, you know what? Freljord's got so many fucking powers, because there's also Volibear doing shit in the void over there.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Volibear is
oh, yeah,
Sejuani's
Void.
tribe.
We literally see Sejuani fight the Ursine.
Huh, but that's like their patron, I thought. Because like Ash's like tribe's patron
Yeah,
is
I think-
Anivia. Sejuani's tribe's patron is like Volibear, and then Lissandra's chillin'. She don't got a tribe.
Yeah, She did like the Volibear, and then I think there was a story where she was like, "Man, fuck the Volibear."
Am I missing something?
It's
Do I
the
need
one
to
with
take my
Olaf in it.
scales back, or do I need to, like... Oh, do I need to perfectly balance this?
I love when people try to do both sides are bad and fail horribly. I feel like League kind of did that on a large scale between Noxus and Demacia, where Noxus was the evil empire and Demacia was the good empire. And then I feel like they were like, let's balance this out a bit. And now it feels like Noxus is the good empire and Demacia is the evil empire. Does
It just keeps going back and forth. It's confusing as fuck.
does that feel accurate to say?
Hmm.
I'd say so.
There we go.
Drawing pits, but I hate thinking about the fact that they're shaped the same way water balloons are.
Water and fat just
Let
make the
them
same
be
shape.
titty-shaped. They tried so hard to justify Acer. I think Sivir even does too.
They tried so... I think my favorite thing is how hard they tried to demonize Silas, and then they finally gave up when they released the Mage Seeker. They were like, you win. Silas is kind of in the right.
Gorpez sees me as the one in the cuck chair, guys. He's so right.
Gorpez has got our dynamic all figured out, guys.
He's figured it out.
Can we just get the image of the cuck chair back out?
Got my Oreos and my syrup, and I'm good. But yeah, the Mage Seeker, they finally decided, you know what? Maybe we made Demacia too evil, and Silas is kind of the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. For your grace, I do not plead. For the flames, I did set free. Sisters shriek and children cried. No one made it out alive. So this is like they remade the one puzzle where it's like a bunch of people who did crimes. You got to figure out like who's guilty and who's not.
This is just like Eve.
The whole
well-
mage uprising thing, and they're like, yeah, but Silas is also evil, but like, there's a cultural genocide going on. The uprising is flawed, sure, but it's opposing a cultural genocide. Yeah, the Mage Seeker finally understood that. It was like finally right understanding that, hey, maybe demonizing the man who's been in prison since childhood for being born the way he was isn't a good look for Demacia.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to do like the whole you have to rebel peacefully. Look at Lex, she's so happy and peaceful, and everyone, wrong. If you're being genocided, you should rebel forcefully. And they went, fuck, shit, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The wealth of others I
Interestingly,
did
though-
take, the seventh statue I did break, and yet my deeds I don't regret. I had my reasons, that is that.
Interestingly, though, I feel somewhat differently about the Piltover Zahn situation.
Piltover Zahn
Yeah,
is more
interestingly,
nuanced.
Maybe it's like you like Caitlyn.
I like Echo too.
I think
I
that
like doing
they've
good
just
things.
done a better job of Piltover Zahn making it more nuanced.
I do think that they've made it very nuanced, and I think that if we're looking at it from a Caitlyn Jinx perspective, Jinx has fucking gone insane and is not redeemable and has actively chosen the life of Jinx, who was the finale to season 1. Caitlyn is being manipulated by Ambessa significantly.
I took the
Yeah.
child, you are quite right, carried her off into the night. She did not scream, she did not bawl. I was her father after all. Okay, so 3's not guilty.
I'd say I think the society of Piltover is overall in the wrong for the way they treat Zahn, but we also saw that the society of Piltover was willing to give Zahn its entire freedom, make it its own nation before Jinx did what she did. And I
Uh-oh,
feel
that's
like
not...
that willingness to do so kind of changes things in my mind, because I haven't seen like Jarvan the Fourth over here like, I'm willing to let the mages be an entirely free people, and then Silas breaks in. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Once the sun has ceased its reign, I cut through the rusty chains, pushed the door and snuck within, filled my pockets to the brim. Mommy dearest, mommy sweet, your love for me was so deep. Why oh why, you shouted out when my knife pierced your heart. That one didn't rhyme, what the fuck? I waited long, I bid my time, I waited to commit my crime. The man appeared, he saw me not, a bloody end is what he got. But also I just realized that these like little cards down here are supposed to be continuations. So the one who killed his who took his daughter, he killed her.
Oh.
Oh.
It's supposed to go, I took the child, you are quite right, carried her off into the night. She did not scream, she did not bawl, I was her father, after all. My only daughter, joy of days, they wanted to take you away. Hush, little baby, and be still. If I can't have you, no one will.
Creepy.
Okay,
I
so
thought the whole
that's the
mage-
flame
sorry,
one,
fire,
and I saw one with fire. Yeah, there we go. That's flame guy.
Same guy.
Well,
Also, Jarvan is like so clearly a hypocrite with his relationship with Shyvana.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's another thing is
and that's why he
Zahn
got
Piltover-
divorced.
Zahn and Piltover feel more opposed. Piltover has like done some incredible things from a science and technology standpoint. Demacia kind of fucking hasn't. Is that accurate to say?
I didn't hear what you said, huh?
Mm.
I was focusing on the
That-
puzzle.
Piltover has been more willing from its like higher society to like show like the people that they are willing to give freedom to the people of Zahn. The average people there don't seem to hold as much ill will towards the people of Zahn as the average Demacian does towards a mage.
Yeah.
I feel like Piltover itself has like created a lot of incredible technologies and brought a lot to the world, while Demacia has just hid behind its walls and done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Piltover Zahn thing is a lot more nuanced than the Demacia mage thing.
That's why I'm so flabbergasted by you guys being so hard into Caitlyn was 100% right, and I'm just
Because
like,
that's
"Ugh."
not about Piltover Zahn. That's about Vi
It's
actively
inherently about
fucking
Piltover
up!
Zahn.
Vi
No.
fucked up!
No, I feel like it's about vengeance. Kaylin doesn't hate the people of Zahn. Kaylin hates what happened to her mother, and she holds Jinx as the one responsible.
But she is a representative of the people of Piltover.
Not necessarily. Like, okay, if you showed me Echo beating the shit out of Jace, I'd also approve of Echo doing that, because Echo's in the right there.
Yeah.
Anyone's in the right for beating up Jace.
You can have every single cast member from Zahn beat the shit out of Jace and be like, yeah, good job.
I mean, Jace saved Victor.
That's not a...
They have changed Victor's lore so much. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
That is not the same man.
Also, I feel like
love drawing titties.
good for you. I feel like what are you drawing, by the way?
Model.
What's,
that's
how are they gonna incorporate Blitzkrieg into this? Hextech is like
Blitzkrieg-
evil and Victor's not making
Blitzkrieg!
robots.
Blitzkrieg actively is like not a thing anymore. I feel like
Is Blitzkrieg gonna get
Maybe
deleted from
they
League of
might have
Legends?
Heimerdinger and Echo make him or something.
I hope you know that, like, as Spooks has explained to me, because Spooks loves Blitzcrank, Blitzcrank's original lore is that Victor made him while attending the college, right? So already strike one. Victor's not, like, a student at the college.
He was, though. Maybe he made him in the past, and he's just
And
rolling
then,
around.
he left the college for a while to go to Zahn and be depressed because he's Victor, you know? And when he left Blitzcrank behind, and a professor at the college took credit for Blitzcrank. They have shown a statue of the professor, and Heimerdinger specifically said he was a good man, he left this world too early. So the man who takes credit for Blitzcrank is dead.
Yeah.
So
Zero's-
where's my
Zero-
boy?
Zero might be cooking here, actually. Remove Blitzcrank from League of Legends. I'm okay with that.
We're all okay.
He's
with
a
this.
okay, but consider then they'd have to get rid of his Space Groove skin. That's like the best thing about Blitzcrank. He's two cats.
What if...
He's
What if
Blitz
they
and Crank.
What if they turn the merchant guy that Victor saves, and they're like, "You shall be known as Blitzcrank."
New champion, y'all.
They
Let's
also know
go.
exactly what they were doing when in season 1 they were talking about, "Will you crank it?" And they're like, "Yeah, crank it." And I feel like everyone's like, "Let's crank it."
Let's crank it. Let's crank, baby. Baby boy.
I'm a former Blitzcrank main, but I think little of value would be lost.
Ah.
Okay, so first one is guilty. Because he burned a bunch of people and just enjoyed it. Second one's also guilty because he's saying that he just wanted to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Third one's guilty. He killed his child.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth one, not guilty. Like, he technically is guilty, but if, like, we're judging people for their crimes, he doesn't deserve to die for robbing a pharmacy of meds he needs.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth one, a child just, like, killed her mom for no reason.
Guilty.
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 Fourth one, killed a beast who was trying to, like, kill him or something.
That's fine.
That's fine. So
yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Wait,
and...
go back to 6 again. I want to read it again.
Oh, yeah. I waited long, I bid my time, I waited to commit my crime. The man appeared, he saw me not, a bloody end is what he got. In truth he was less man than beast, and on my flesh and soul he'd feast. My will to live he'd try to break, there was so much a man can take.
I mean, he killed a man, though, not a beast.
I feel like it depends on how you, like, interpret it, but I would interpret this as, like, maybe a captor, even.
This one is so weird, because there's also the argument that you can't, like, unreliable narrator here.
Yeah.
Of somebody who actively stalked a man to kill him.
But then,
How
like...
much of the word do we take? But then again, are we supposed to think about the puzzle that in depth? Probably not.
Probably not, because, like, if that's the case, how much can we trust Mr. Pharmacy Man here? Maybe he's a drug addict who's just getting opioids.
Yeah. Either way, if we're going on the worst scenarios, Ford is still, like, by far the most innocent here. I don't think he even killed anybody, did he?
No, he just robbed a pharmacy.
Yeah, no. Like, he's definitely the most innocent here.
1, 2, 3, and 5 are the most guilty, because it's burned a whole house of people and just watched them die. Stole from others, broke a statue. Mostly vandalism. He didn't do a bad crime, but he does admit he just did it because he wanted to.
Yeah.
This one killed his daughter, that's horrific. This one killed her mom. I personally am a fan of matricide, but they should probably die.
Someone's gotta alert Mama Fortune.
Yeah.
No one tell Mama Fortune. Oh, that reminds me! They fucking only recently, like in the last couple of years, confirmed like the assassin that killed Caitlyn's mom in game lore, and then immediately in Arcane rewrote it.
That is honestly so funny.
They
I
like
was talking about
2021,
this-
2022, they're like, here's Q, the assassin that killed Caitlyn's parents and set her down this
Oh, that
path. They're
was
like,
C.
oh, either way, it was something like that. And then immediately 2022, they slammed the Arcane button and went, Cassandra Karaman gets killed by Jinx.
And Caitlyn always knew about it.
And Caitlyn always knew about it. She's not like hunting some mysterious killer. She knows who killed her mom. Everything's different. You just told us
I
who
was
killed her
talking
mom.
to
Oh, it's different.
Aurora when watching it, like, I wonder if they're gonna introduce that person too, because we saw what they look like. They're a plant lady with flowers symbolism.
Yeah. Okay, so 1. We get a fancy cutscene pulling these.
Karina Varaza, that's it, right? That's her
Here
name?
we go.
I don't remember very well.
Do it, Chad.
Oh shit! Was that wrong? Chat, I think I got it wrong.
That might be wrong.
Chat, we fucked up.
Is this somewhere new or?
I would just run to the ladder. Oh, it's blocked off.
Yeah.
Going to the left.
I would love it if this puzzle made you kill everyone who committed any crime, no matter how much they did or didn't deserve it.
I mean, obviously already step 1, I fucked up.
How fucked up is fucked up.
That's fucked
The,
up.
the funny thing about a puzzle that involves morality is it assumes that you and the game creator have the same lines of morality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is a problem, because we all know I don't have any morality.
And there's definitely people out there that are like, kill them all. They all deserve it.
Yeah, I feel like someone with, especially like a very black and white, kind of like, they've all committed the crimes. There's apparently evidence to prove it. And therefore, they all deserve punishment.
But we're not really deaf. So that was... Are you sure that was 4?
No, that should have been 1.
Oh, are we going for the hanged one or the innocent one?
You're supposed to pull the ropes of the hanged person, right? Pull Yiba once on a rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Oh, you choose the innocent.
Okay.
I misunderstood the
That would
puzzle.
be wild, but I'll trust you.
I thought you were supposed to pull in everyone that wasn't justified.
So instead of pulling the one correct one, you pulled the 5 wrong ones.
That's what I was gonna do, man.
That would have been so funny.
I'm pretty sure that's what you did in the original version of this puzzle. You hang the people who deserve it.
Ooh,
Did he just
he
fucking
hit
hit his head on the way down?
He did.
Yeah, I think he did.
The murder hobo lifestyle is one of the most freeing in D&D because you don't have to worry about morality.
I miss Dende.
Me too.
My girl who just loved killing and torturing things.
My current D&D campaign that I'm in with a few other friends is so rewarding for my little art brain. Probably because I just love drawing pretty women, and I'm playing a very pretty woman. God, I love women.
I saw some of these feet moving. I played enough Resident Evil. Let me at him.
I will say about the Caitlyn Vi thing, I also think that Fortiche put a lot more effort into justifying Caitlyn's side than anyone else because people already have the innate ACAP bias.
Yeah. You think that's why Riot had to make Caitlyn sexy in the first place?
They made Caitlyn sexy before that was like as big of a thing.
I know. They just wanted a sexy cop.
They just made her a porn parody
Well,
of
wouldn't
a cop.
it be funny if...
Oh my god, it's like jumping into the pit in RE4 where the regenerators
It's
are
like
at the
jumping
bottom.
into the pit, from into the pit.
I thought that was a ball pit.
It's like jumping into the pit from Alice in Wonderland.
It's like jumping into my pit.
Wait.
Your armpit?
No.
What other pit is there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Huh? Love giving my players an ethical problem in D&D. When are we gonna play D&D with, zero DMing?
Let's go.
Just a on-stream D&D.
Wait,
Try
you
to
down another hole?
Yeah. Maybe we jump down another hole.
This, like, what? Wait. Okay.
Wholeception.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made me jump down another hole.
I've actually been considering that recently. Ooh.
They don't let me open my map.
Damn.
Gonna do D&D make
Oh, God!
characters. I don't know how that would work, but I support it.
It would be chaotic. Trapped
Oh,
for
yeah.
6 handgun ammo.
Let me out! Let me out!
You know what I'm surprised they didn't have Caitlyn use?
Ah!
She still doesn't have her net gun or her bear trap, does she?
No.
She doesn't.
I remember, like, in the arcade scene when they're hunting Jinx, you can see, like, a little cutout of Teemo, and I was like, oh, look, it's Teemo. And Spooky's like, that's gonna be the inspiration for her Yordle snap trap.
Yeah. I just... Yordles are also so fucking different now.
They're making, like, new Vastaya. Like, Vastayans don't usually look that animalistic.
You know, Vastayans, like, there's specific tribes of Vastaya that have specific rules to the way they look.
They're just doing whatever. They're
But now
making,
they're
like,
more like
lizard
the
people.
Faunus from Ruby.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with this.
Then,
I do. Me
Let
and
it be
Spooks
known
pointed
also-
out that they don't really mention money, and we feel like they're embarrassed that all they have is gold instead of, like, a cool sci-fi sounding money name.
I thought they had cogs.
Did they? I thought that was, like, a Zon-specific thing.
I think that is on specific.
Piltover, like, you haven't heard anyone in Piltover exchange money with anyone else because they're embarrassed that it's just gold in Runeterra. I don't have a map,
Yeah,
and
she
I
keeps
don't like
rolling
that.
all over the place, but with no net. Also, I love Caitlyn. How the fuck did she beat Savika?
She shouldn't
Gun.
have.
But, like, the gun didn't work for half the fight because of the shit Jace and Echo were up to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it was like she literally just kind of shoved that fucked up shit into Savika.
Yeah, that's true.
Have I mentioned that I fucking love Savika's arm that Jinx made so much? It's my
It's
favorite
so-
thing. I wish they would have given us
It's-
Savika as a champion with that arm instead of Mbessa.
It's so impractical, though.
But
You,
it's so
like-
cool!
You pull the thing, and you're like, I hope this does something good.
I I love fighting things that are just gambling, pretty much. I love you, Game & Watch of Super Smash Bros. Fame. The Book of a Man, later identified as Thomas Oro Lumberjack, Ag 39, was discovered in
Oh
the
my god, it's me, a lumberjack.
lying
Play Twisted Fate. No.
The probable cause of death
Never.
as multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated of death was somewhere between 11 p. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and a lack of murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. Oro had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police act that Tiff was not robbery of crime. Oh, Eon.
Twisted Fate, but you double tap and let fate decide.
I'm not gonna play Twisted Fate because he's ugly.
I wonder why he's called Twisted Fate, because you never know what you're gonna get, like a box of chocolates.
Oh no. It's the abstract daddy fight.
What? But he gay.
But
Cass.
he's gay, Cassy.
Oh yeah, he is gay. Don't care. I only play pretty women. L plus ratio.
Play the fruitier gambler.
You really
I know
only
it's a
do
typo,
play-
but I want to know who
Cassie,
the fruity one is, not the
I feel like-
fruitier.
I feel like there's a lot of talk in the League community about having like more unique champions, and you're the reason over here why it's all pretty women.
I once made an essay about how I was mad at people who got mad at Zeri for being a pretty woman, and I turned that in for extra credit to my video game research class, and I got like 10 points of extra credit for that, so.
I mean, who gives a shit?
Nice.
Nobody likes Zeri anyways.
I played it. They've buffed her recently. She's actually not bad, but like no one plays her because she keeps getting fucking changed.
Yeah, she's like the most unstable hero, or not hero,
Champion?
champion? Yeah, champion they've ever added. Also, side note, every fucking game where there is like a hero shooter, they all call them different heroes, legends, champions, ancients, agents. There's just so fucking many things. It's like goddamn. Anyways,
There's an ad, but after I think coming up is a boss that I really care about. So let's just talk about Arcane and drink water while that ad plays.
Yeah.
I
I burnt my pizza, by the way.
To be fair, I don't just like pretty women. I've also been trying to play Kane because I got his Heartsteel skin.
apparently Heartsteel didn't make enough money, and they're probably never gonna come back.
No! I was gonna suggest that those of us in Cryptstar should cover the Heartsteel song because there's 4 of them and there's 4 of us.
Oh my gosh, yes! We should also cover,
What?
KDA.
You see, the unfortunate thing is the 2 most known KDA songs is Popstar, which doesn't have a Kai'Sa part, and therefore one of us wouldn't have a part, or More, which has 5 of them.
See, we do KDA, and someone sits out, and then when we get the secret 5th member, we do More.
Fair
I like how
enough.
you guys picked the 2 one-gender bands and neither of the 2 multi-gendered bands.
I was about to say, the other reason I
Yeah,
would have
like
picked
either of
Paranoia
those.
is because KDA is Korean, and none of us speak Korean.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
to be
reason I would have
fair-
suggested Giants by fucking True Damage, but they have a
Giants
whole
is the
Korean
best
rap
band.
part. And which one of us wants to learn the Korean rap? Come on, someone volunteer.
You.
No, I get to
I
do
mean, it's-
Kiana's part because she's the Hispanic baddie.
Well,
Oh,
I guess
you're right.
Aurora then, because it is Akali's part, who is a female vocal.
But then Sun is also a female
Does
vocal.
Yasuo have vocals in that song? I don't
No.
think he does.
He doesn't.
Echo does.
Echo just has 2 parts. So ideally what would happen is probably actually
What
be
about
like,
Senna?
yeah,
Why
Senna.
do I have to be a collie?
Because we don't have anyone else! There's 2 girls in her group
wanna
and
be a
3
collie.
girls in the band. So what I was about to suggest is that what the ideal thing would be, I be Kiana and Akali and have to learn the Korean rap. Aurora is
What if we
Senna.
did-
Acher and
what if
Rat
we
just
did-
each take 1 Echo verse.
What if we did all of Epic?
No.
That'd be fun.
No.
Why not?
I don't like that
Who wants
musical.
to be Odysseus?
Do you guys never notice that I literally leave as soon as you guys listen to it?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Do you
Well,
like
why
Hilton?
not?
Because I don't like it.
Well, why
Well,
don't
that's
you
not an
like it?
answer.
I don't know, I just don't. You ever just not like something because you just don't?
I can, yeah, but I usually am able to explain why. Is it because we talk about it so much? Because that's the reason for me a lot of the time.
A little, but like I also just don't like it. I don't think the music's good.
Damn.
Angela, it's me.
Maybe
That touch
don't
angle.
shine a flashlight in her fucking face.
Oh, there's a teddy bear behind her.
It's me.
Oh shit.
You can tell Zero's the Dead by
shit.
Daylight player.
Oh, I hate. Oh, I
Yeah.
hate that. Oh, it's a bed.
Hey,
Did
this
Silent-
is different than how I
Silent
remember.
Are you able to be killed by a horror that isn't your own? Because that feels pretty cheap.
Yeah.
You know, they've got all these personalized horrors for you, and you go and die to somebody else's. That feels like
Ah!
a little rude.
It looks
to
like a
Silent Hill.
bed.
Yep, that's the point.
I think you do media literacy. Do you think
Well,
those
you're fighting in knockoff back rooms.
time trail
Sure
things
am.
had to do with their story? What I'm confused by what you're referring to by time trail.
The crime things, like where you had to hang people. I think she meant trial.
Oh, trial. With Angela's story?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They seemed like largely unrelated. There's the one father-daughter one. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it felt more applicable to James.
I thought it was just random things.
Yeah, I think it's because it's the prison. I think those are actual like prison things.
Feels like it would represent something. It does,
I
doesn't
mean-
it?
They could be past, like,
Oh fuck.
residents of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
No! Fuck, I'm gonna die, I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit.
die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Tap, 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 tap. Doug.
I need like syringes, but I'm out. Oh, now I'm out of
You
health
think
juice
we'll
too.
Do you think we'll get Zack?
Dude, I thought for a second we were...
I thought for a second we had Fiddlesticks and then Vi
I-
walked in.
I still want Seraphine.
I don't think you're gonna get Seraphine.
I am allowed to hope, okay?
I mean, maybe there'll be a poster for her in the background or something.
Yeah.
I feel like her entire story takes place after the events of Arcane.
I'm still hoping we get Zeri. Like, she's Echo's friend. Where is she?
Zeri feels like somebody that should
Stuck
be in
in
Echo's
the
gang.
collab verse. That's where she is.
Zeri is, I feel like, an individual that they didn't want in League, but Riot was like, what if we did a cross-promotion thing? And League was like, okay? Question
Angela?
mark?
Yeah.
Angela, are you okay?
Obviously not.
Yeah, but she just like weirdly ran. Angela, sweetie.
Would you not run from that?
No, but like it was really like stiff running, you know? Like her arms weren't moving or
Yeah.
anything.
Urgot, I feel like would also be an interesting individual for the Noxus.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Urgot's whole thing is that he was so horrific, even by Noxian standards, that they sent him to the fucking mines.
Yeah.
Angela?
Baby girl.
Angela?
Oh, Camille. She'd
I don't
be
know
an
what the fuck they're
interesting-
I liked the gameplay of Convergence and the story was fine, but the way they treated Camille was wild. They're like,
Yeah.
They ends with Echo and Camille being like, you know what? You're actually kinda alright, and then they freeze frame.
Yeah.
But Echo's gonna get his time travel ability, and that's probably gonna save somebody's life. Let it be known if any League character dies in Arcane, Echo's gonna reverse time and save them.
That reminds me that me and Spooks were making a joke that, like, the show's gonna progress like normal, but, like, things just kind of fall into place, and at the end, Jason's like, well, I can't believe we saved the day, and Echo's gonna have, like, 3 broken bones, and gonna be like, yeah, you saved the day.
We saved the day, buddy.
What we is this? That was all me. I reversed time 27 times.
I'm so fucking tired.
I think the funniest thing is that Echo's time travel, like, he can go back in time, but his body stays the same. So he just keeps breaking limbs. Which is different than his actual, like, ability in game, where he goes back in time to heal.
Yeah, that's like the active component of it.
I'm getting real Little Nightmares energy.
I'm getting big nightmares energy from this.
That's Angela's dad, isn't it?
Oh no.
Oh, the TV fought back.
Oh!
Oh shit! It's alive.
I don't like that it's 2 bodies on a bed.
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
I mean, it's a very thin bed, could be a picture frame.
No.
You're allowed to believe happier thoughts.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, Warwick's still gonna exist.
Warwick!
Maybe Oriana too.
They're really hinting at Oriana, and I'm still not sure how I feel about her dad being singed.
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet, just heavily implied. But
Heavily implied.
I feel like there's no way they're, like, going to stop making League of Legends shows after this, because it's the final season of Arcane, but I feel like it's going to pivot into, like, a Noxian show.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Like, maybe Ambessa returns to Noxus and has to deal with the Black Rose, and then we get LeBlanc, Swain, Darius, Katarina, Draven. And then
I'm really hoping they do something with Ishtal, because they told us Kiana was busy with something. When was the Ruin, like the Rise of the Sentinels event?
Like 4 years ago.
4 years ago! My girl Kiana was busy.
I do like other. Who was the Ishtal representation?
It was Rengar.
That's right, it's Rengar. I was like, oh yeah, Kiana's
Fucking
busy with
Rengar of all
something.
people.
Wink, wink.
And everyone's like, hey, why is it not Kiana? And they're like, oh, she's busy. And that was 4 years ago!
Man, it's crazy how much of a joke the.
I'm also hoping
Lord
for
of
Ionia. I don't
Maybe then
find
Acho would know the lore of Ionia.
Noxus very interesting.
Noxus.
I think Freljord could be a good
Noxus,
contender.
Noxus. Okay, big,
Yeah.
very, very important question about League lore. Why are Minotaurs not a tribe of Vastaya?
That's
Who
such a good
fucking
question,
knows
actually.
At this point, I'm not even 100% sure he's canon anymore.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Minotaur-
still alive? Oh shit!
Minotaur are like humans and Yorgles. They are not a type of Vastaya.
Oh, that got blocked off.
Is it like, can Minotaurs not breed with Vastaya or humans? Is that where the line is drawn?
Oh shit.
Can you be half Vastaya?
Spot dodge!
I'm a
Spot dodge!
You can be half Vastaya, considering
Set.
it's half Vastaya.
Oh, you're right. So that can't be the distinction there.
I love just set.
I forgot. He's as Vastaya looking as every other Vastaya, I feel like.
Yeah.
True.
He's as Vastaya looking as Ari is.
True.
Oh, the teddy
You
bear.
out of bullets?
In the shotgun, yes. I still have him in the handgun and the
I'll be
rifle.
honest, totally forgot Set existed.
Guys, this was her hiding corner! This was where she hid from her dad!
Oh no!
And that's why she's got her teddy bird blanket! And why
I'm
she
not
just ran
okay.
in there and disappeared!
Let's discuss good fathers. Vander. This cool guy.
He's dead. Mostly.
Just like this bastard will be soon!
As he should be.
Are there any other good fathers in Arcane?
In Arcane, debatably
How's Caitlin's
Silco?
dad?
No.
No.
He was
Revoked.
a more steady father figure for Jinx than he had to be.
Revoked.
Okay, fair
Denied.
enough.
Marco?
He didn't do anything
Hello.
wrong, but he also didn't necessarily do anything right.
He
Big
definitely
fan of
did
sex.
things
Same.
wrong.
Not to his daughter. Like, he did things wrong in general, but to his daughter.
Yeah.
No.
If we're just speaking about
He got himself. Well, he
fathers.
got himself killed and made her an orphan.
Okay, that's
And I
not...
don't think
so
that's
did
gonna be
Vander.
acknowledged.
Then
is
that's
it?
saying that Vander also died and made his kids an orphan, like...
Yeah, but Vander
Yeah.
did it, like, trying to protect them. I guess he did too. But Vander didn't do anything
Yeah.
morally reprehensible in the process.
Okay, but Marco's still doing his best as a dad. A good man? No, absolutely not. An okay dad, sure.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like this.
I don't like this either. He's gonna
How
come
do you
out
feel
of a
about
wall
Caitlin's
somewhere.
dad?
He's okay.
I
He
think-
really hasn't done much besides love his wife and his daughter.
He's fine. He's a trophy husband.
He is a trophy
Echo?
husband. You know what? Heimerdinger
He
is
is
being
a
a good
trophy
father
husband.
figure to Echo.
I never thought I'd like Heimerdinger.
Same.
Where would you go? There's nothing. No one. Eris,
Also,
that's for you. What you want?
giving Jinx the kid felt very random to me.
It did.
It did. I feel like,
This
You're
season is
right.
definitely rushed.
yeah, I feel like the kid definitely had more setup once upon a time.
I feel like all of Act 1 of Season 2 feels rushed.
That's fair.
Why did Victor just
like-
become like they literally had Victor locked in a box for so long, and then they're like, never mind, he's Jesus.
In like the space of an
Yeah, I was
episode.
Hi, Wolf. But yeah,
Crazy.
no, like,
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The
he
rats
just-
made me crazy.
He just gets out of the void cube in episode 2 and leaves. The whole like discussion of whether or not to use hex tech against Zahn is brought up and settled in episode 1.
This motherfucking... this shit got the pacing of a has-been hotel season.
Vi becomes an enforcer at the end of episode 1, and by the end of Act 1 is no longer an enforcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her entire canon state in the lore. Does that imply that Vi and Caitlyn are ripped out of the lore during Act 1 of Season 2?
I feel like Vi's gonna go back to being an enforcer by the end
Yeah.
of this season.
Is she?
I think she is.
That's gonna be a hard sell, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for they give Echo his time machine and then suddenly reveal that there's like multiverses and that this is just one multiverse and the League game is a different multiverse, and that's why haha Arcane's now canon, because it revealed that the actual game's a different multiverse.
I would
love
not be
universe.
surprised if that
No,
was the
wait,
case.
hold on. I would love that so much because you know what that means? That means Riot Games was like, Fortiche, you did such a good job, you're in charge of all the lore now. And then Fortiche was like, okay, as the ones in
No.
charge of the lore, we've made it that we're not in charge of the lore. Thank you and good night.
That's something
That
I would
be
do.
So fucking
My
funny.
first act as president of lore is that our lore doesn't affect the game. And that is on you guys.
They played Convergence and they're like, shit, this is actually really good. We kind of don't want to take away from this.
Convergence story, the game was great.
I liked what it did with Echo's parents is the thing. I don't like what Arcane does
Okay.
with Echo's parents, which is they don't exist anymore.
Echo's parents are great. Camille is not. Warwick is cool. Jinx gets her gang. But she's gonna get that game.
Oriana's dad is also correct in our convergence, so.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite Riot Forge game?
Mage Seeker.
Mage Seeker.
That was such a good one that they literally
Yeah.
dropped out of like nowhere.
I mean, I feel like you guys might like Vandal Tale. It's not a game for me, so I haven't played it, but...
I don't like those little neighborhood simulator ones either very much. I know Spook said
really?
she
I thought
bought
you
it,
liked
played
Animal
like an
Crossing.
hour. I like Animal Crossing, but I literally don't like any other one like Stardew or anything.
Okay.
And even Animal Crossing, I get bored pretty easily. It's just, I play for like an hour at a time and like, nope, forward.
Stuff for 12 hours, oh my god.
I get in moods.
But Spooks bought Vandal Tale apparently because it was on sale, played it for an hour, and then returned it.
Damn.
Ah,
I mean, I feel like none of them are bad games. Is
No.
Vandal Tale bad?
I haven't played Song of Nunu yet, so don't spoil that or anything, but like...
I'll say this. It's not much of a game. It's a lot of it's a lot of walking simulator with a little bit of gameplay, I'd say.
Huh.
The scenery is like super pretty. What regions didn't get a game?
Shurima?
Surprisingly. Ionia, surprisingly. And Noxus. 3 of their most significant regions.
Yordle! Yordle!
Also Ishtal.
Yeah, but that's not surprising.
I
Would it
want to
be
see
valid
what
to
the fuck
say-
Kiana's doing. Oh, and a Targon.
Oh, but that's also not surprising. Hand that I came close to dying Sunday Monday. I was working 28 hours. Woods be dangerous. What were you doing? I had a coworker, and this is really random, but you made me remind me of it, who went like camping in Colorado, drove 20 hours to get there, and apparently he said for 2 of the days was below freezing for 48 hours because there was a blizzard and all he had was a tent, and he straight up thought he was gonna die because he couldn't feel his feet anymore.
Yeah,
He
I
was
know.
just boiling and drinking snow to survive.
That sounds like a pretty good contender for gonna die situations.
He said he
I
enjoyed every
hope you
second
get in the
of it.
Moo Moo show.
A movie.
Okay, out of bullets in that gun.
There's a lot of potential with none of the characters are iconic, so I don't think it'll get anything. That's true. I feel like, would it be valid to say the 3 most significant regions lore-wise are Noxus, Ionia, and Shurima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Targon has an argument because of all the gods there, but
It's
Hold on,
dead.
cutscene. Cutscene. Yeah, you fucking get him, girl. Yeah, slam it over his head.
It's okay.
No, give her
Calm
this.
down.
Don't order me around.
nah.
I'm not.
James, just let her have this.
It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know. I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
My wife.
You don't have to lie.
Girl, you're not his type
I
even.
miss my wife, Angela.
Go ahead.
I miss her a lot.
Say it.
I'm looking for my wife.
Or you could just force me.
Ah.
You always do.
Oh.
Baby girl.
Oh.
You disgusting pig.
James, this is when you just kind of leave.
I hate you.
I don't know if I'd feel okay leaving her in this state.
I mean, I feel like any attempt to comfort her is not going to be received as an attempt to
Angela.
comfort. It's going to be received as an attempt to manipulate.
I don't know who you think I am.
Yeah, just sit down and
just
say
sit
nothing.
down and say nothing.
Hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
He's so fucking tired.
He just wants his wife.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary. At least she was. For a while. Admit it. You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
This feels like it could be
Probably
Danganronpa
found
music.
someone else.
No.
Oh, fuck you, it does.
Pretty sure this is like the iconic music from the original Silent Hill 2. Just like
I
redone.
need to find my mom.
West Capella.
I can't. I'm not hearing anything, so I'm assuming it's broken.
Also, those are some fast wins. And the Bobcat was not happy to see you.
I never.
Yeah,
Bobcats are rarely happy to see people.
I'll refund those points after stream. Because, this game breaks a lot of shit. Unforgivable. Defeat the abstract daddy. I am out of potions.
What about health drinks and syringes?
That's what I meant by potion.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm a
question,
little
guys
pissed
whose
off.
stream isn't frozen for them, is my hat off?
Yes.
Okay, that one's still working. Okay. I can't- everything I use to view my own stream is fucking frozen, so I can't see what happens on stream anymore. OBS froze, Firefox froze, it's all fucking frozen. There's a save point anywhere where I can, you know, what the children call save.
But what do you think are the chances that after Arcane is over, they don't like have another show or visual media like film in the works?
I think it's pretty high they
definitely
wouldn't
something-
have- I don't think they'd have something in the works.
Do
I
you think they'd have
like-
something like shortly, like another thing planned at least?
Yeah, I think they'd have like an idea, but like they didn't. I don't even think they had season 2 planned, did they? They were like, oh, okay, we're writing the script now that it's been a success after like season 1. So
I think they had it planned.
I don't
feel-
think they did.
they took 2 years to make a new one. That seems pretty like we have to write the script of me.
it took them 5 years to make the first season.
I feel like, okay,
I thought a lot of that was just
They
finding an
probably
animation
had-
studio and funding, though.
I will kill you, let me talk.
Okay. Can you
Do it, kill me.
I'm pretty sure they probably had, like, the script already made, but, like, well, if we do get picked up for another season, we can use this. Because a big reason it probably took so long to make the first season is you have to keep in mind they have to make all these models for the first season. All the 3D models, all the textures. And a lot of that can be reused for the second season.
Just got a point.
So I think the majority of it would be recording, animating, and all that for the second season.
I mean, would they have ended season 1 where they did if they didn't think they were getting a season 2?
Yes, I
Yeah.
absolutely. You know,
Absolutely.
Riot likes to just leave things in the air.
But this isn't Riot. This is Fortiche.
Okay, but Riot still has some say in what's going on. Like,
Yeah. I feel like they would have been very okay with, like, well, if we do get a second season, easy to pick it up. If we don't, this is a banger shot to leave it on.
interesting.
I don't know. Dead tree, good. I would never forgive you if you shot a living tree. The bobcat I can understand.
Door locked.
They playing this. Get in there, it's still a strong ending. And leave them wanting more, you know. But like, you leave them wanting more when you know that you're gonna give more.
No, a lot of people leave them wanting more when they don't know they're getting more.
Yeah.
Do you know how many shows just end on cliffhangers because they just didn't get another season or they got canceled before they can make their next one?
Or on High School Host Club, my beloved.
See, exactly.
But that was in an attempt to justify getting
Panty and stocking.
Maria,
Didn't they
Maria?
end up
Maria.
specifically because
I
they
thought they
knew
couldn't
they
kill
weren't
me.
getting more?
Are you hurt?
No. They ended on, like,
Not at
the
all,
mother load of
silly.
cliffhangers.
But the thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chases to the elevator and then
James. What are you talking about?
James sounds so genuinely like panicked and confused,
just before.
That's the most
Mhm.
genuine I've heard James
Oh.
all game.
right?
James? Honey.
And this is the
something
least genuine I've heard
happening
Maria.
after
Supposed to
we
be
got
off-putting,
separated in
creepy.
that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
Is this supposed to be Mary
You
now?
said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I
Kinky.
wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
Slam her face into the rusty bar.
I love the camera shifting focus because, like, these are 3D models. They don't have to do that.
I don't know.
His teeth are crooked.
If you happen to make up your mind.
She's so pretty.
She is. Zero, we're pretty sure we
I'll be
accidentally
waiting.
skipped that area.
Yeah. My
Yeah, I
bad.
don't know what that happened. How that happened.
I'll find some way to.
Imagine they spring it on us now of like, what were the answers to those 3 questions?
I'll come back, I promise.
To get Maria out of here, you gotta answer the question. What questions? Aw, someone didn't pay attention. That was 3 weeks ago!
We'll just be leaving Maria here then.
Get insta-locked into the bad end.
The good ending versus bad ending is decided purely on if you remember the answer to the trivia questions through fucking like 3 other areas. Only that wasn't there before. Does this thing have health juice on it? Oh boy, a car mat ad.
Oh my god.
Me for real, for real. The cube!
The cube.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder if we're gonna see any significant Noxians outside of Mbessa.
I
don't
think
think
they're
so.
either gonna bring in Swain or LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, I'm assuming.
You think Darius is out of the option because he's also one of the leaders of Noxus?
He's never really
I
been
don't
involved with
think-
Piltover and Zahn.
No?
But and Bessa's whole thing thought is like directly against Swain, because like I thought Swain killed her son.
No, Black Rose did.
Oh, I thought it was like Swain taking rule is like when he did that he killed her son.
No, they were settling a debt, and they said, "Did you really need to get away from us?" Which I feel like implies that they killed her son and they don't see the debt as fulfilled yet.
Oh.
Hmm.
I thought the death of the son was unrelated to the Black Rose, because I thought when she went to go like see Mel, she said like Swain's taken over. Not Swain by name, but she said like he's taken over or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the Black Rose would be after her because Darkwill was under control of LeBlanc.
Huh. I don't know. Not that I want to see some monsters, but there's a suspicious lack of them.
Wonder if that MMO will ever come out.
You're
Or-
funny.
Aurora's laughing at me. Or are you laughing at Archer?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Do they have any games in the work outside of the MMO and the fighting game?
No, I think that's it.
Is that other game like Project L that had like the Blitzcrank kind of Diablo camera view? Is that officially been canceled, or are we just all assuming it's been canceled?
I think we're just all assuming it's been canceled.
So many bugs.
Isn't it your favorite?
They're so gross.
Sorry if I'm not as talkative. I keep getting a headache anytime I look at my screen.
Great for Drexco, it's gonna be terrible. I bet it's not gonna be terrible. I feel like Riot usually makes good games. Is that accurate to say?
League of Legends is a good game if you're okay with League of Legends.
I feel like I do not know of any games Riot themselves has made besides League of Legends and Valorant.
Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, and TFT.
I guess, I don't know.
I feel like there's more.
Separate as their fighting game for Arcane, which I wasn't expecting. Oh yeah, they re-announced Jinx, which was really funny. Because who's in it now? It's got
They
Jinx.
made the Ruined King, Wild Drift, of course.
They did not make the Ruined King.
It's listed under the when I look at.
They
Riot
didn't. That
Games.
was called like Airship Studios or something because it's a Riot Forge one.
Yeah.
I looked up Riot Games and it came up.
It's
It
not
was
made by the
distributed by Riot Games, I think, but.
God, there's so
Like,
many bugs.
who's in that fighting game right now? It's Yasuo and Ari, Ram and Iliawi, Jinx and Echo, and Darius.
Oh god, it's that thing
all
under the
but-
grates again.
There's
Oh,
probably another
fuck!
Vi is all but confirmed. Like, there's art of Vi in the studio where they make it. Katarina had like an old thing for her, but that was so old. That was like the previous art style. So that may have been, she may have been cut. I wonder if there's gonna be a story mode to it or not. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to justify a story mode.
What's the point of that?
Yeah.
Unless the main character is Yasuo, and it's him traveling the world trying to find Riven, because he's going to Noxus to find Riven, who has recently broken out of Noxus.
So
and
funny.
It's just, fuck, where's Riven now? Might be unique character stories. That could be cool. Like each character has a short campaign. Yeah, that'd be cool. Though you wouldn't really be able to get them to kill any of the characters because they'd have to have their own stories too. Imagine if League had the balls to kill off a champion, but permanently, instead of for like a week.
Cough, cough, gangplank. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough, gangplank.
Iliawi had to save him.
Fucked up, man.
They shouldn't have brought back Gangplank, leave him dead. That would have been such a baller move. Like, you could leave consider leave Gangplank dead, bring up, like, Gangplank's first mate as the new character, who's got basically the same kit, but is a new character, and they have Gangplank skins with the old voice lines.
I think Riot should just be comfortable killing characters, but still leaving them in League as is, or like moving characters forward, but leaving them in League as is. You don't have to update your character to match their current lore.
All that takes is they just need one, and once they do that with one character, it's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, have fucking Jin die or something, and then leave him in, and then,
I mean,
like...
they almost did that with Viego, who is now just trapped forever.
Yeah.
We know Viego's whole story, because I think we all know Viego is never being freed from that location.
Yeah.
Unless it happens in the MMO.
I like Kane and Ross bitch. I can think we kill Kane now he starts red form. I think Kane should win. See, that's the problem, is that there's an equal chance of Kane or Ross winning that fight, and both are bad options.
I think it's like infinite stalemate.
That's such a cheesy way out. I want one of them to die.
Infinite stalemate.
I've seen
In
like
League
an
of
artist that I
Legends-
really like do that kind of thing where it's like my like headcanon for the future is that Kane and Ross just live in harmony together. I'm like, no, boo, kill one of them.
if if League of Legends ever dies as a game, I think they need to wrap up the lore, but I don't think they will.
I
You
don't
could
think
easily
that
do it by just
happened.
saying like the Void wins.
Actually,
Void wins.
the bigger threat than the Void right now is the Watchers, so I think they should say the Watchers win.
The Watcher is the Void.
No, they're different. The Void is trying to fight the Watchers.
No. Belveth is trying to fight the Watchers in the Void.
Is it?
Belveth is not the Void.
I thought Belveth was like Queen of the Void, though. Therefore implying the
No,
Watchers are like
no,
separate.
no. She thinks she is, but she's consumed too much of humanity and has gained humanity's hubris and thinks herself better than the Void.
Huh.
The Watchers are like the most pure form of the Void. That's why Vel'Koz looks like them.
Mm.
Yeah, the Watchers and Void fight, and who wins isn't clear, but Runeterra is destroying the fight. That's a good end.
He's sticking his hand in the glory hole
I'm
again.
almost 100% certain the Void and the Watchers are the same.
No, I'm pretty sure they're different, because the Void is in Shurima and the Watchers are in Freljord.
Yeah.
They're
Void is
trapped in like
everywhere.
different areas. No, they're straight up like 2 different areas.
According to the League of Legends wiki, the Watchers, also known as the Frozen Watchers or the Pierced Eyes, are ancient beings of the Void and the masters of all living Voidborns,
Sounds stupid.
as well as creators of the prototype models of the modern ones. Yeah, they are like the purest form of the Void.
I think League has too much fucking lore right now.
Belveth is a Voidborn created from the raw material of an entire devoured city created by the Watchers. She understands the Watchers' motives, but has a low opinion of her creators for failing to understand the potential she saw. The Watchers' goals is to destroy creation, collide with Belveth's desire to remake it. She defies them and is even willing to make deals with humanity to stop them.
Why does that thing look like just fleshlights? Look at those feet and tell me those don't look like fleshlights. Wait, does that thing have a dick?
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's its head and those are its hands!
Yeah.
I thought those were its legs and the thing I misunderstood
just
how it's
upside
meant to be
down.
designed.
You could call that a head either way.
Oh god!
Tentacle!
I didn't know I could do that!
Are you gonna shoot it or go for it? You gotta make a decision. There's 2 major world-ending threats. 3, arguably, but I think the 3rd one is dealt with for now. But they are the Void and Mordekaiser are 2 like world-ending threats. The 3rd is Viego, but he's dealt with. I guess is Thresh on that list now because he kind of took Viego's power.
Yeah, Thresh is just hanging out. Noxus has a lot of shit going fucking on because they have both Thresh and Mord right now.
Yeah, Thresh is heading over there. Thresh must be heading over there to do something with Mord, right?
Heading over there,
Yes,
Thresh
that's
is
on
there
Sexy
already.
Thresh.
I thought the last time we saw him, he was heading over.
I thought that tavern that like he gave the man the crab arms in was in Noxus.
I thought that was outside of Noxus. I know it probably was in Noxus, just not the capital.
Yeah, I was about to say,
But,
Noxus is very big.
Yeah. Mord, I think, should squish Thresh, and I think there's 2 ways this can go, but I think Thresh is going to, like, if this lore ever happens, come out on top the same way he did with Viego, just because League lore loves Thresh to win for some reason, I feel like. And I feel like it's going to be he assists Mordekaiser as like a squire thing and then takes over his power and becomes like uber death. But I'm just here like, I want him to be like this groveling little shit that doesn't understand the power he's messing with.
They are
And
the ghost
Mordekaiser
of
No!
Boom.
Mordekaiser just squishes
Damn it!
Thresh.
I was fighting for
Damn.
my fucking life there.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the world-ending threat that is Vigar. You're so right.
Ligar, my beloved.
Are the Darkin also a world-ending threat? Is Aatrox specifically?
Aatrox is. That's why like Pantheon is fighting him, or was, I guess, before The mortal inside of Pantheon said "fuck you."
And then is Zarath on that list as well, or is he more a Shurima only problem?
Shurima only problem, I believe. I don't think there's any risk of him necessarily killing, like, destroying the world, but there is risk of him destroying all of Shurima.
Shurima
So
just kind of stays in its own corner for the most of the lore.
So the large world-ending threats we have are Aatrox, Mordekaiser, the Void, and Viego with an asterisk. There's monster Shurima, yeah. What about what's the little dragon boy's name?
Smolder?
Smaug. Yeah, what about Smolder's mom?
She seems to have no ill will towards humanity right now.
She's like an ancient, powerful dragon, but like still not like world-ending threat level. I don't know though.
I'm sure she could level some cities if she wanted to, but like she's just chilling.
And I think Volibear is a Freljord only problem.
Yeah.
There's a bigger dragon threat, the Elder Dragon. Oh fuck, Aurelian Soul, you're so right. Who's the one that has his leash right now? Isn't it Zoe?
Oh my god, it is Zoe.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure she has some connection to that motherfucker.
I know what it is. They put like a fucking crown that limits his power on him.
Pantheon did that. Not Atreus, but the previous Pantheon.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was way before Atreus was a thing.
Yeah. Because now Pantheon is technically dead, right?
Yeah, Pantheon just straight up, Aatrox fucking killed him.
Aatrox killed Pantheon and Atreus took his power, essentially.
Yep. Aren't Aesol and Zoe just chilling? Zoe's chilling with Aesol, and Aesol fucking hates her with every fiber of his being, but he can't do anything.
Aesol wants to destroy it. Is the Black Rose a world-ending threat?
Oh, I didn't think so. I thought they were just trying to keep Mordekaiser in check. Like, I thought that was just the whole deal.
Sense. They want to control everything, though, to a sense. To a degree. Like, they have agents in every kingdom. Including the Shadow Isles. And Ishtal. Zyra
I forgot Yone had a demon on his face. Gonna be real with you.
Zyra's with the Black Rose?
I believe that's why she was sent there in the first place.
Zyra was made there.
Was she a plant thing? I know,
Zyra's lore is that a mage, I guess, could have been with the Black Rose, but like a group of soldiers tried to fight a magic plant thing, and the mage got fused with the plant.
I did it incorrectly. I knew there was 2 women who were turned into monsters that were Black Rose members, and I remembered Spider Lady, whose name I forget, and I forgot the other one was Cassiopeia. It's Elise and Cassiopeia, not Elise and Zyra.
Yeah, I was about to say, Zyra was made there in Ishtal. That's a plant that fused with a human mage.
Is Samira a member of the Black Rose, or just an individual the Black Rose likes?
I didn't know she had any involvement with the Black Rose. I thought she was just Noxian army.
The only reason I bring it up is because isn't her, like, final move flower themed?
No, I thought it was just, like, spinning.
Katarina is just flower themed, but she is not a member of the Black Rose. Also, the Black Rose is all women except for Vladimir.
Vladimir's in the Black Rose?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Vladimir was still a character going to be rolled, yeah? What if Vladimir's the one with you as a representative?
I believe Vladimir is like the number 2 of the Black Rose behind LeBlanc.
Oh shit.
I really hope that Vladimir is the one that we see from the Black Rose.
All Vlad does is sleep in his coffin until he senses something big is gonna happen, then he wakes up and gets his portrait done. And then I guess goes back to bed.
I have a question. Who is Briar involved with?
Briar was an experiment by the Black Rose, I believe, same as Rel. Or was she an experiment done by Swain? Because Scion was an experiment done by Swain to counter the Black Rose, I believe. And then I know Rel was an experiment done by the Black Rose to counter Mordecai.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was playing Rel in some ARAM, and I know me and Spooks talked about how she's specifically made to counter Mordecai, and that's why she has, like, Metalmancy.
Okay, yeah. And then Briar is Black Rose, which I guess makes sense because her creation was probably related to Vladimir to a certain degree. In Hemomancy. Because I think Black Rose is big on Hemomancy as well.
Briar's not Hemomancy, though. She has nothing with blood. She just straight up eats flesh.
Oh, what? But what about them thighs? The blood bag. She looked like a blood bag.
Yeah, Vlad learned hemomancy from a Darkin. Briar has nothing to do with hemomancy.
Yeah, Vlad learned it from a Darkin, and then like he has his own cult, which is why hemomancy is
I've been trying to
is a
escape
very
the League of
common.
Legends brain rot for a while, says Zero Lou.
Hemomancy is a very like not popular. It's not an uncommon form of magic in Noxus because of Vladimir's cult. She hasn't been helping it.
The stream has been like
Sorry, man, we had
Almost
League
2
brain rot
consecutive
for
hours.
years.
Why was Briar created then? Is Briar? Hold on. Thought now.
Maybe Briar's a
Scion?
failed attempt to like make another vampire, but like
Is Briar the Black Rose's answer to Scion?
might be
Probably.
honestly. But I thought she was in like canonically she was in jail with Scion because they put her in jail because she couldn't be controlled. And in like her like ads that they made for her,
was
she
she
says
an
like Scion.
Was she an experiment done? Maybe she was an experiment done by the Black Rose that Swain found out about in prison.
Maybe.
she was made to kill Swain, then didn't. Says Spooks.
Oh, they locked her up.
Oh,
okay.
so okay.
So okay, she did fail and get locked up by Swain. Then.
Seems like a
Mhm.
yes. I mean, I do specifically remember she's in prison, like, with Scion, because you can hear her talking to Scion in, like, her ads where she's in the prison.
What's Rel up to?
I want to believe she's still just, like, being trained to be a soldier, honestly.
No, she broke out of that.
Oh, did she break out? Then she's wandering around, I think. Trying to
She
learn
broke out of that
morals.
'cause she didn't like the idea of being forced to like kill and absorb her fellow classmates' power to grow her.
Yeah.
Up. You think
But
she's
she's
gonna
not
meet
the
up
most
with
popular
Riven?
champion, so League's not gonna give her any attention.
I like that she's a bisexual mess.
Same.
Girly has a crush on Seraphine and Echo. I feel like since
Draven's
they give her so many voice lines with those two, they need to, like, send her to Piltover.
Draven's
real.
just having fun in the fighting bits, and I can respect that.
Raven.
Draven.
Draven and Set just have, like, different fighting pits they run.
Yeah,
What if Draven is Set's dad?
that's pretty funny.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, weirdly enough.
No, but Draven didn't go to fight in Ionia, I don't think.
Aw, damn.
He stayed behind. Yeah, he stayed behind because he worked with Swain to overthrow Barham Darkwill because Swain wanted his publicity to spread the message.
Hey guys, what do you think's in the
Let's do
fridge?
that.
And his connection to Draven is Draven actually convinced Darius to
I think a nice cold beer's in the fridge.
accept
Okay.
this new rule and be loyal to Noxus, not Barham Darkwill. Draven is just
Casserole. More like Cassy roll. Yeah, this wasn't beer or a casserole.
God damn it.
What's a popular theory? I feel like I've said a lot of things and I missed
The
that.
Draven being Set's
Raven
dad.
being
Oh, okay. I don't think he's ever been to Ionia is the problem.
Damn.
Because he needed to be in...
Oh shit, is that an ice cold beer? Oh no, that's lighter fluid.
ah damn it.
Damn it. We were so close to an ice cold beer.
When's the... I know I've talked about this earlier, but I need to return to it. When is the last time Noxus and Demacia actually fought?
I don't think Demasia's done like any fighting besides their fucking made shit in a while.
Besides themselves.
Did someone draw this door on?
Demacia
blood.
also has a huge demon problem, by the way.
Yeah.
Evelyn, Nocturne, and Fiddlesticks are all hanging around there.
Yeah, that's the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot
Set
that
is
set was 14.
See, this is why they just should not care about their own timeline and like what's currently going on with champions and just do whatever.
You ever think about how Overwatch decided to like shoot themselves in the foot by giving out character ages?
Yeah, didn't they like make
Don't
the
get me started.
Yamada brothers and Kiriko's like
fucking-
wildly impossible?
Yes.
Because like the Yamada brothers
Absolutely.
are like 20 years older than her, but they were raised together.
I think there were a few other problems too, but that was the most glaring one.
And I want to say Sojourn was like
Mhm.
way younger than she should have been or something.
Yeah. I think Mercy
How
was
many
too young
fucking
as
skins
well.
does Kiriko have already?
She might have more than some Overwatch 1 characters. at
She
this
has
point.
more than Bastion, and he was a launch character. I'm not kidding. Look it up.
That's so funny. Bastion's got some good skins though. How can you improve upon Lego Bastion, Pirate Gym Bastion?
Ooh, that tentacle almost went up your ass.
Would have been enjoyable in any other circumstance. Let me in. Door locked? Door locked!
He's in his mid-20s though. That's just sneaky candies is hilarious.
How many fucking skins does character have?
A lot.
I think this is the door I was just in.
What do you mean the door you just in? You crawled in from a...
Oh, you're right. I did crawl in through a
Thingamabob.
hole.
That's one of the like necessary evils of a free-to-play model though, is that skins go to the popular champions.
Yeah.
One of the things that confuses me with League, like Overwatch, I look at the characters and I'm like, I understand like the popular characters definitely get more skins. Then I look over at League. Is Leona that popular?
I don't think she is. I
feel like
never
I
see
don't
Leona's
see
get played.
Leona that often. There's no
I
way
feel
she's
like-
that popular.
I don't see her
right?
get
I feel like
played because
with
I
League
ban
of
her.
Legends- I feel like League of Legends, it's less of a popular champion thing and more of a... Well,
The
we like
devs
drawing
faves,
these
yeah.
characters. Yeah, the devs faves.
Yeah. Japanese people climb walls. Also, Japanese people have
It's-
magic.
Just
I sent a
genetics.
post about that to our Discord server once where it's just like, for some reason, they explain everything away with sci-fi except the Japanese people just have magic.
And can climb walls, which means climbing walls is an inherent trait to people with magic. Or if you climb walls, you unlock the ability to do that.
I don't like that that's swinging.
The pulley. There's a
Would
pulley.
you prefer if it was swanging?
Yeah, there's a pulley, but I have to like cut it some way, and I think what I have to do is get the lighter and the fluid and like set it on fire. But I don't have the lighter.
Hmm.
We'll go get it.
I don't remember how I got it last time before I died, and I don't remember how I got there. I want to say
Probably
it's
that
through
one way
here.
on the map that you can still go that you haven't explored.
Ah! Stop screaming, fleshlight dude!
Does make me question, is Leona really the dev's fave? I feel like she hasn't gotten an update in a while.
They
Okay,
let
yeah,
her
this
just
was the
who
way to
she
the
is.
lighter.
Have they like teased the next champion after Mbessa?
I haven't been following League like teasers and stuff too much, so I couldn't
Same.
say.
Me either.
Oh my god.
What if the next
Yeah,
Riot Show
really
movie is
out of
Space
hand.
Groove?
Wanting the
Story
Space
just got
Groove.
really out of hand! Actual like retro sci-fi Space Groove anime.
I assume when a champ isn't popular but gets a lot of skins, it means that people who do like the character are all whales.
That's fair.
You know, that's fair. If there's like a trend of Leona players buy a lot of skins, then...
Honestly,
Then, yeah.
you know what I think League needs? League has too many champions. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to like release half as many champions, but do twice as many VTubers.
Yeah.
Or just ASUs. I'm looking at just like Zillion.
I want a voice line update for Oriana! Now!
Don't Misfortune and Ari both still mention the summoner?
Misfortune and Sona
And
do, I
Sona.
think. Yeah. I don't know about Ari. I think Ari's fine.
Ari doesn't. She got an update recently.
Oh, you're right. They may have fixed that.
But Misfortune and Sona do. Oriana's voice lines wildly mismatch her new lore. Like, even, like, of the last time they updated her lore. Which
They
was years
just
ago.
need to spend 2 or 3 years with like minimal new champions, but plentiful like VGs and ASUs. Not Galio. Malphite needs a new look.
Mm-hmm. A moo.
Shaco needs anything.
Yeah, Jacko needs a lore update. There was... Me and Spencer
Or
talked about
Shaco
this.
needs,
Who
like, a
else needed a lore
complete
update?
Facelift. Twitch.
Twitch kind of needs one, but, like...
What is Twitch's lore? A rat in Zon with a crossbow. That's
yeah,
cool.
and they had a rat in Arcane, so boom, Twitch covered.
Okay.
Nidalee needs an update
Connect those dots.
to be less racist.
Yeah. Zillion needs animation.
Zillion needs
Yeah.
an update pretty badly.
Corky does too.
Trying to get characters who just like straight up don't have lore at all, like Shaco. Shaco has nothing. He's
Cho'Gath?
not connected. Cho'Gath has void lore. Like the ones that aren't connected to any place anymore, that's how old they are.
Not connected to anywhere else. Yeah, tend into the void.
Jacko. The problem is they
Why
ran
did
out
they
of
make
stuff.
Nidalee white?
The thing is, they ran out of stuff to do on the main continents, and then we're like, Camivore exists. And it's like, once they do that, they have to expand upon Camivore. So we got, what's her
Camivore is a
name?
dead country. What do you mean?
What?
Everyone in Camivore's dead. No one's
No,
there
that
anymore.
whole- no. What's Water Girl's name?
Yeah.
Nidalee's not, or not Nidalee.
No,
Neela's
no.
not from Camivore.
But she's from that continent.
No, she's not. She's from somewhere else,
Yeah,
I
she
thought. I
is.
thought they just said she's from a mysterious, different continent.
She's from that same continent. It's like a group that was at war with Camivore from a long time ago, and then Viego fucking showed up. So she was like, "Who the fuck brought Viego over here?"
Yeah,
And that's
she's
why
just
she
an
went
island off of
after-
Bilgewater.
No, she was like, she found Viego back on Camivore and was like, "Who the fuck brought him back?" And went
It's
to go
just-
after Graves for that reason.
She's just said, a warrior from a distant land, seeking the world's deadliest, most titanic opponents.
She doesn't
Yeah.
have a connection to Viego as far as I know.
There's definitely like a whole thing about that. What's her name again? I
It
forgot.
says in her, on the wiki, it says, her original name is unknown. She was born to a large family in Kafkan,
Con.
nation, a nation that saw relative peace and no need for warriors after the fall of their violent neighbors, Camivore.
Yeah, fucking
Neighbor!
yeah, the same continent.
Oof.
I
Yeah,
said
but
they
you're
were
saying
that
she's
continent.
from Camivore.
Because I don't know the name of the continent. Sharima's the name of the country and the continent.
I feel like she's from an island neighboring it, and that's not continent.
She's from a place that is closer to Camivore than anything on the main map we see.
I feel like they really haven't portrayed that very well in any of her stories then.
Yeah, no, they haven't, because she just said, "I'm gonna go to Bilgewater," and has just been there fighting sea monsters. What's her name again?
Camivore.
Neela, I
Camivore
said it already,
continent,
Jesus.
Yeah, but then I asked like 3 more times and you didn't say it again.
Or Eastern
Neela.
continent is a continent in the eastern hemisphere of Runeterra, separated from the rest of the world by a vast expanse of the Eternal Ocean.
Yeah.
Ow. Alright, what you got in your little drawer here? A key! Woo-wee!
Ooh, wiki.
Woo key, am I right?
But like, I believe Smolder is also from...
No,
That
Smolder's
continent.
mom is, but Smolder himself has never seen Camivore.
But like, I just wish that they...
She's listed under Bilgewater on the website, so spooks.
Yeah, that's because she's there now. But I just really wish they didn't do Camivore. They just... Camivore is just where Viego came from and Viego's family, and then just say it's dead. Nothing, it's gone. Because there's so many loose threads on the main continent already. Like, Ishtal has, like, one champion that fits it naturally, and that's Kiana. No,
Melio.
too. They have 2 champions that fit it naturally. All of the other ones were lost champions they just threw in there without changing any of their lore, or reimagined ones like Malphite and what's the scorpion's name?
Skarner?
Garner, yeah. Ishtal needs any attention. And then they were just like, we've got a new continent, boys.
Goat
Emilio.
Emilio.
All I'm saying,
You know what fucks
I
me over?
think-
I could have sworn Cassante was from Ishtal. But he's not. He's just listed as Shurima.
yeah, he's from a part of Shurima that's like separated by a mountain range from the rest of Shurima.
I could have sworn his advertising said Ishtal.
No.
Which would have made more sense since, you know, they're lacking champions from there.
An oasis. Yeah, he's from like an oasis in like the corner of Shurima that's separated by a mountain, and was never part of the Shuriman Empire.
It's fucked up. They should have just made him from Ixtal.
But it's again just another thing of like, he's this separate guy, not related to any of the lore. I think that what League needs to do is, I know people didn't like the Ruination event, but like, you could do it better if you didn't make it a joke.
I was about to say, the reason people didn't like the Ruination event was because they butchered the characters.
Like, it's not like people didn't like the idea, they just didn't like the execution. So execute it better. I feel like they took the characters more seriously in all of the like alternate universe events than they did in the canon one.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the Spirit Blossom one. But like, I think they should have just stuck to every other year we do a canon event with like major overall lore implications to move the story forward.
Okay, that's not how I free the cage. Why would it not make sense to just light it on fire?
Never forgive them for Pike. But then the Ruined King game came in and salvaged as much as it could.
Right, that game was actually good, except for I don't like their whole, like, oh my god, she was scared of him. That didn't make sense. This isn't because I'm a
Everything
Viego
canon event
apologist.
describes my life, to be honest. Honestly, they could just have Zillion rewrite the history. You know, you wanna know what might be better is honestly if they just have like Zillion and his time magic just be like reset, and we reset to like a point before all of these major events, and just everyone exists where they're from, and we start from scratch. I guess that's kind of what they did.
Oh shit, we busted the toilet. We shit too hard.
I guess they kind of did
Mia,
just reset
Taco
everything.
Bell.
They just didn't come up with an explanation for it. They just said we're starting over.
Okay, so
The
we had to
craziest
collect
thing
another lighter
about
piece.
the fact that they're starting over with Arcane is they didn't even finish starting over that they started 10 years ago. Like, there's still references to Summoner in people's lore.
Yeah. That is pretty wild.
Yeah, Targon is another region I just can't bother to care about, despite Pantheon
They're not.
from there.
They
and I love
keep
Pantheon.
like just kind of dancing around, like, yeah, Leona needs to find Diana, and everyone else needs to find Diana, and like the moon people might die, but like we're not gonna do anything.
And the gods are there.
And there's gods, but we're not gonna do anything. It's gonna stay like this for a while. Don't you worry.
I just like the sun and moon aesthetics.
They
What's
are
the place
lesbians.
What's the place that Jax and
I'm not
Lillian were
talking about the
from?
lesbians.
Like south of Shurima on that peninsula? Ithaca? Is that it? No.
I think
That's
it's
Odysseus. Acacia. Is that it?
oh, that's where Zillion's from, right?
I think so.
I think it's Acacia.
Oh, what's your question, Gorpus? Yeah, it is
My-
Acacia.
My favorite League of
understand why
Legends
I
character
confused it with
is
Ithaca.
Lilia, who isn't important to anyone in any lore.
It's
No,
she's
like-
kind of important to Yone
No, no.
and his demon.
Yeah, and she fights Nocturne.
True.
Is
She's
Nocturne
she's
the
like-
one demon that's not in Demacia?
Yeah.
No, he is in Demacia. There's a story about him fucking with Lux and Garen.
Oh, then how is Lilia fighting him? They're on different continents.
There's legend. Well, she gives people good dreams and he gives people nightmares, and so there's Legends of Runeterra references to them actively combating each other.
I want her to hit him over the head physically with her little stick.
Same. And
Also,
can you
Gorpez,
guys
what's wrong with
guess-
you?
Ew. Can you
Well,
guys
I
guess
might be the
who my
wrong
second
vampire
favorite
to answer this
character
question
is?
because I don't drink blood, unfortunately. Or maybe in this case,
Oh, you're so
fortunately.
right.
Your second favorite character, Seraphine?
I just, guys, I just
Oh.
dodged that question like a politician. I'm so good at this.
Ew,
That was
politician, get him out of here. We don't like
Oh,
politicians here.
no.
Not Seraphine, though she's very close to my tops.
Wait, what was the question?
Her other favorite.
Because Lily is my favorite, but who's like my second favorite?
Nico?
No.
Gameplay or lore-wise?
Lore-wise.
No.
There it is. Thank you, Spooks.
Really, Aphelios?
Yeah, I almost made a comic about him.
I didn't know that.
I talked about it extensively.
You almost made a comic about Seraphine and Amumu once.
That I didn't make a comic, I just made fan art of those two.
Well, you didn't make a comic of Aphelios either. You almost made a comic.
She's gonna kill us.
I made art and showed it to you guys. I still have the whips.
Are you sure
I
I
want
was
you to
involved
know-
in this?
Yes.
I want you to know, I forgot a campaign I ran. You still tell me things about that Monster of the Week campaign, and I'm like, you are talking about it, and I actively have no recollection of
Wait,
it.
do you not remember your, like, big Monster of the Week campaign?
That's, I've forgotten, like, apparently 80% of that, it
Oh
feels
my
like. 'Cause you guys
god!
have, like, talked about things happening in it, and I'm like, I actively don't remember that. And I was running it.
I've already been
God,
in
I
this
do
one,
love
haven't I?
Aphelios, though. Mostly because, like...
Is there live? Oh boy, Garfield.
Oh, God. Don't tell her we sent you, because we didn't.
In fact, tell her we tried to stop you.
Yeah, tell her we tried to stop you, even though we're not actively trying to stop you.
Okay, no.
Oh no, he got
I
away.
am a big fan of sad little guys who are very angsty, but mostly sad, and Aphelios checks all of my favorite boxes. Plus, moon aesthetics! You guys understand me? Moon aesthetics! He's just like my perfect storm of a... I feel like this character was designed to make me love them kind of character.
I think this was the way I was just in, wasn't it?
Nope.
No? No, it is different.
Okay,
Alright.
Gorpez has asked the question, and Demuse is
Dad?
crying. So,
Sad, angsty, semi-pathetic guy describes like 80% of the characters I write for this campaign. Well, good! Then you should write a campaign that we're in so I can revel in it! Give me my sad men, god damn it!
Okay, I don't think this orientation goes anywhere. Just like my orientation.
Demuse is stronger than us. They answered the question.
What did
They're
they say?
cheaters. I think in quotes they said it's like pulp, but similar to pulp, most people don't like it, so they don't get it.
Well,
Dead Muse is stronger than us.
Fair enough, Anne.
yeah.
Which of those spaces is your favorite?
What?
On the block.
They're all the same face, aren't they?
But they're in different orientations.
Mm.
Thanks for pointing that out to me.
Which
Did you
part?
not already pick up on that?
No, I've just randomly been spinning the box, I'm gonna be real. I got really lucky my first time.
Wait.
Cassy!
I am the
Is this
queen
another
of
point
guessing shit and getting it right.
Is this another point of I notice things, I just don't make connections?
Yeah.
Cassy.
Like, I'll notice small details, but I'll never fucking make connections.
Do you think Riot will? So, wait, Riot confirmed like Katarina Garen's ship, which was like a fan ship primarily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, that's the Leviathan cross.
that's concerning.
You think they'll ever confirm Zach Riven, the other major fan
No.
ship, or
No.
Syndra Zed, another
They might do that
Absolutely
one.
not.
No, they might do that
fan
one.
ship?
That one's
That one's
possible.
more likely than Zach Riven.
They're both in Ionia, so like I honestly don't see why not.
And power hungry.
It's very possible it could be that like Zed tries to recruit her, Syndra, to like help with his plan,
And
but at the
she
same time
steps on
Syndra is planning to like kill him, and then they learn mutual respect through each other, to their hatred for each other.
I mean, let's be honest, Syndra could kick Zed's ass.
Oh, for sure. And I think he'd find it hot.
So what you're saying is Syndra takes over the cult thing, the ninja clan,
And this kicks off
And
Kane's
then-
evil arc.
Kane's evil arc.
And then he either has to become Shadow Assassin or Rost, and everything goes downhill.
I think she could kick Zed's ass. I think Kane is gonna be, or I should say, Rast is a bigger problem.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think she'd kick Zed's ass, kill Zed, and then Kane kills her, or just like
They
imprisons
should
her
give
again or
Kane a
whatever.
gun.
Nah,
My
he's good at
question
his
is,
sight.
though, I don't think Kane could beat Syndra. I think Rast might be able to. But will Kane let Rast take full control?
Absolutely
not.
not.
So Syndra win. Unless Syndra kill Kane and then Rast take over.
That could be a possibility. Like they fight, Kane almost dies, and then like, while Kane's fucking dying, Ross takes over and kills Syndra for real.
Nothing personal, kid. Takes over.
But yeah,
It's very good.
I need you to realize that like one of the whole points of Kane's story is that like no ending for him is good, because if Kane becomes Shadow Assassin, he will become a fucking dictator and all powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Kane is powerful enough if he absorbed the power of Ross to kill Syndra.
I've also drawn ship art of Kane and Seraphine.
Fuck yeah. Kiss.
But
I mean, the
then
mini comic for those two.
one of the two. So is Rast super weak or is Kane super strong?
I like to think that Ross is really weak, because, like, he can't take over one teen boy. Varus took over 2 men, Aatrox has, like, 50 billion, Neferi got a whole dog pack. Ross can't get one teenage boy.
There's really not that many Darkin champions, are there?
Not yet. They've, like, confirmed that Varus, the Darkin, not necessarily the gay men, has a sister out there somewhere. Like, a Darkin sister.
Yeah, and she's like the rival to Aatrox, like similar power level, I believe.
There's theories that Sona's instrument is the Darkin.
Yeah, doesn't it have like 2 A's in it or something?
Yeah, I believe it does.
But I don't think that's Varus' sister, because isn't Varus' sister like the healer one,
Here,
or
you
is
gotta go piss.
the rival of Aatrox a different Darkin lady?
I think it's a different Darkin lady, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Never underestimate the sheer force and will of an angry.
I was about to say, yeah, Rost is weak, but Kane's also just, like, scarily fucking strong. Him walking through walls isn't anything with being a shadow ninja, it isn't anything with the Darkin. That's him. That is Kane's pure power that he was born with.
Well, how'd he get that?
By being Kane.
His daddy is Nocturne. Bum, bum, bum.
Actually, wait, no, never mind. It's a shadow box thing. He went and got the power of a shadow box.
I was like, it sounds very much like a Zed ninja cult move.
I forgot they even made, like, a fancy Legends of Runeterra card. Oh, his powers are from Nocturne.
Yeah, they do. So I don't know what the fuck Nocturne is. Nocturne in Ionia or Demacia? Because he's dealt with both, and they're like, they're about as far apart as you can be. Also random, but Vayne is just a member of the Sentinels of Light now, right?
Yeah. One of the only characters they've ever moved the story forward for, and it's fucking Vayne becoming a Sentinel.
Misfortune got the same treatment, and both of them have not gotten updated like models, and instead you have to pay for their
Come back.
actual canon forms as skins.
Fuck
Oh,
off!
that's right. Last time we saw Misfortune, Pike killed her.
Yeah, he just dragged her underwater and we have not seen her since.
Glub glub glub.
Which, is it somewhat a character assassination that Misfortune was fighting Viego and then absolutely was like, hell yeah, this time around, I accept you, buddy.
The implication
That feels
is
wild,
that
right?
in the Rune King game, she's the one stuck with like the amulet that he was trapped in for a bit, and so the implication is he corrupted her with that.
Mhm. So who's Pirate King or Queen now of Bilgewater?
You know? No one. Pike wins. Pike has disassembled capitalism.
Pike just said, yoink.
Yoink.
That is crazy, because Pike would slit her throat, and there's no way she got away from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love Pike, he's
What
very
if
funny. We love
Misfortune
Pike
is
too.
the first character to canonically die?
God, no, I love
Cassy
her!
would kill them.
That would be one of the wildest picks.
I'd understand, but I'd be so sad.
But that's one of the wildest picks they could take for a canon, like, killing off.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Do like Yorick or something.
You know who I forgot existed until like right now?
Yorick?
Vex.
Vex. I
Vex
forgot
wants
about
to die.
Vex.
The fucking emo yordle. Little freaks.
What? Hey, Vex.
Oh, hi, Vex!
Speak of the devil.
Speaking of the devil, and he shall appear.
So, what is the canon state of Yordles right now? They're just existing. Are they still inherently magic?
Yeah.
But what's the little fucker who dies in season 2?
Smeech?
Schmeech, yeah. Why is he all robotic then instead of magic?
I believe you can lose your connection to magic if you like shed it, and therefore need like
And also,
you're just not magic anymore.
Isn't it impossible to kill Yordles? That's Vex's whole thing, meaning that he is just respawned in Vandal City somewhere.
I didn't think it was impossible to kill yordles.
That's why Vex longs for death, because they can't die.
Oh, I thought she was just emo.
No, she wants to die. Spooks, is that accurate? You probably know more Yordle stuff than I do, but I thought it was impossible to kill a Yordle.
Folks, will you go play Pike Yumi bot lane with me? I want to play the cat, but no one will let me.
No, don't play the cat!
Let me play the cat!
I haven't heard anything about it being impossible.
Yeah,
But isn't
exactly.
that Vex wants to die because she can't?
No, she's just an angsty teen. Like, she's just, and you know, like, the angsty teens are like, man, life sucks, I want to die, but they don't actually do it.
Let me play the goddamn cat. Cowards.
Don't play the fucking cat.
Okay, abilities
Let
for
me play
Vex.
the cat!
Vex has Yordle physiology. This is on the wiki. Vex is a Yordle, a being coming from the spirit realm and possesses several natural abilities of the species. Immortality. Being spiritual beings, Yordles don't age the same way as normal humans. And
Yeah,
they can't
aging.
normally die.
Normally die. I feel like that implies just like they can't
Normally
get
die?
sick or age and die, but like,
But that would be die of natural causes. Normally die feels like a very weird phrasing that's very non-specific.
yeah, it is.
I'll chop this one up as to unclear which of us is correct.
Ah!
Because that could just mean you need some super, like, magic additions, like Mordekaiser level to kill a Yordle. Or it could mean
Yumi Jin's also
you just
fun.
need to kill a
Ooh.
Yordle.
Spooks does also play Jen sometimes.
Spooks. Get in the bot lane with me. Let me play
This
the fucking
fucking
cat.
mannequin's kicking my ass. Holy shit, the mannequin kicked my ass. Holy
mannequin got your
shit.
ass.
Damn.
Cats love pianos. It makes sense. Trust.
How did
My
Vex?
favorite weird bot lane duo always will be Seraphine and Amumu.
How did Vex get Shadow?
I don't know. It's probably in the lore somewhere.
I will say one of the coolest things about Vex is the way Shadow looks in game.
Oh, for sure. I heard that they had to, like, work on the engine quite a bit for that.
Probably they need to rebuild the. You know what? Another reason they need to like stop making new characters so they can actually rebuild that engine so it's not operating on spaghetti code and they can do things with it.
Fun fact. So you know Hui, the, like, artist boy, right? The Spooks loves?
Yeah.
They had him planned for a long time, so that they were waiting because they wanted to, like, make a new engine so you could actually draw his art to cast spells, and they just fucking gave up.
They just gave up.
What a mood.
They need to just like rebuild that engine in a program that people know how to use.
Mm-hmm.
Hui is also dope. Hui is dope. Me and Spooks like to play Nico Hui. They're a good duo.
I just play Syndra. Or I just kind of fill whatever's needed, and I don't know that I consistently go anything in that case. I go Evelyn a lot, I guess.
You do. Oh yeah, and Hui and Nico both love the colors of souls.
Aww.
Who do I go most consistently in most lanes?
Syndra and mid.
Uh-huh. That one's for sure.
Fiddlesticks, jungle.
Are you sure it's not Evelyn?
It's, you switch, like, you have periods where you're obsessed with one, and then
Yeah.
you switch to the other. So you were really obsessed with Fiddlesticks for a bit, and then really obsessed with Evelyn, and then really obsessed with Fiddlesticks.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed with Vi for a bit.
And a little bit with Vi too, yeah. You just kind of swap back and forth on your jungles a lot.
What about my top?
Me.
Damn.
I think
I thought you were League of Legends.
Darius.
I feel like I haven't played Darius in a while.
No, but you used to, and I remember you used to give junglers the Darius warning because you would make their
Scion.
things bleed.
Yeah, that is true.
I like when you go top,
would
you
say
usually go
s-
Scion.
I would say Scion now, and there was also a long Iliawi period.
Until Liliawi got, like, absolutely nerfed to the ground.
Yeah. Bot and support are also I think Zaya for bot at this point.
It's Zaya. It's Zaya and Zyra.
I did play Zillion for a bit.
Yeah.
And Swain.
You don't go bottom or support a lot with us, because us three like bottom and support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we essentially
there's
fight
also
for that.
A lot of Swain, Zyra, and Zillion. I feel like there was one more in there. Can't remember.
Mostly you just like playing people who can consistently get kills.
Shadows maybe she was born in practice magic. Okay, and nothing about dying. Okay, I don't know where I got that from then.
I think you just
Bot
couldn't imagine a
definitely-
reason why she'd keep wanting to die but not actually die.
Yeah. But then, bot is definitely Zaya. Occasionally Caitlyn.
I
Not
feel like
that
I've never
often.
seen you go Caitlyn.
It's because whenever we're playing together, you're playing Caitlyn.
I don't play Caitlyn. I haven't played Caitlyn in a
You
long
used
time.
to.
Caitlyn.
I used to, but I
Oh, you-
haven't in a long
Oh,
time.
that's right. And then
I'm like, the
Aurora
fuck? I play Caitlyn.
Yeah, Caitlyn, or Aurora switched to Caitlyn.
I feel like there was another 80s. Oh, I played Neela and Samira for a little bit.
Me and Aurora switched mains.
You did.
Because I used to be a Caitlyn main and she used to be a Nico main, and now I honestly play mostly Nico and she plays mostly Caitlyn.
I played Nico in the middle mostly, and then Acer took over mid.
I play Nico in
I
all
feel like-
lanes.
I feel like I mostly play top and jungle with y'all at this point.
Yeah.
No.
No, he has to like beg for mid.
Basically.
Usually, I
I
feel
have
like
to
most
beg for
recently
it.
when we played, it's you and Spooks down
I
bottom,
feel like
me
I
mid.
usually go top for jungle.
I feel like you go bottom with Spooks or me a lot.
You do go bottom a lot.
I feel like I only go bottom when one of you go to bed. Like you were Spooks.
I don't know. I feel like I've played a lot of jungle and top specifically.
Mm.
Spooks used to be our like jungler, but I think
Yeah.
you've been wanting to do bot lane stuff with them a lot recently.
Spooks is a very good support. We're not willing to let her go into jungle. We're like, nuh-uh, get
No.
your supporting ass in there.
Spooks is also the
always-
only one who will let me play the cat.
we I don't know if we've ever had like a good 5-man experience because every time
We
it's like
haven't.
we bring in a person who's never played League before,
Yeah.
and that doesn't go well for anybody. But
Yeah.
It doesn't.
but it's always really funny when our random is the jungle because we're all like, it's the jungler's fault. We can all agree.
We all agree, right? Jungler's fault.
I mean, we could bring in Jebby, but the thing is, Jebby lives in a very different time zone.
He doesn't. Also, he just hasn't played that much either, I thought.
I don't think he's played a ton.
I remember I was looking at his profile, because I am friends with him on the Riot client, and Spooks was looking over my shoulder, and she's like, why does he only have tops? Like, probably because he only plays with us. And he gets forced into top.
I think he like only plays Darius.
I mean,
He has like
Yeah,
2 tops.
he mostly just wants to play Darius and Teemo.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
right. He plays Teemo.
That's why we were calling him a disappointment. That's right. It's all fun and games to blame jungle, then bam, you play jungle and everyone blames you.
Whoa, what?
I thought you were gonna say it's all fun and games till someone picks Teemo.
That too. Oh, Jesus, that thing went flying at me.
Right?
We need to do
like
more
a bug.
themed teams though, like Noxian team or Yordle team or something like that.
You're so
The thing
right.
is, I feel like that never goes well.
But it's
I-
fun.
I like Bilgewater team.
I
I
think
don't
the
play
thing is,
anyone from Bilgewater, do I?
You must have played someone. Oh, we used to do Arcane team.
I did it Leaowie. Arcane team, yeah.
Because I can play
bi.
Jinx and Caitlyn.
Who did I play in Arcane team?
My guess is
think-
probably Caitlyn, and I picked Jinx, and we had a horrible synergy.
Oh yeah!
Spooks
I
was
think
Victor.
I played Caitlyn top.
Yeah, I think it was Caitlyn top, and then like Jinx Echo bottom, and then like Vi jungle.
Oh, God, it was awful.
I thought Spooks did Victor. Oh, Victor and Echo.
Yeah.
The thing is, whenever we do the theme teams though, unless we like,
We need a
Oh,
fifth
okay.
person to do
I should
theme
say-
team.
I should say, unless I do really poorly, I have fun. If I do like just slightly bad or better, I still have fun because I don't take those ones as seriously. But if I end up going like 0-13, then yeah, I'll be upset.
Love Tap Island not being relevant to the game until like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Me too.
What,
Yeah.
huh?
The top is just being
Oh, yeah.
irrelevant in just fights.
You
Top
just
is just
farm
an
for 30
island.
minutes.
Top is the most relaxing lane to play.
It really is.
know
Until that 30-minute hits, and then you're expected to be like the tank.
You know what really annoyed me recently-ish was when they
Hmm.
rechanged the jungle entrances to top and bot, which made
Oh my
ganking
gosh,
so
I
much
hate
harder.
those.
It made ganking so much harder, and I'm like, the jungle already has such a difficult job. Why do you have to make their job harder?
It was supposed to make it easier. It was supposed to give you more entrances, but it just confused people.
No, it gave them less cover. And
Oh, yeah, less
the
cover, but
entrances
it's
are
supposed to be-
wider, so there's less cover.
Yeah.
I love playing Lilia top.
You
I'm
love
not.
playing Lilia everywhere Lilia is not meant to be played.
I also play her in the jungle. That's not fair.
You
I
don't
don't play
the
her mid
jungle.
either. Lilia mid is a death sentence.
Speaking of Vigar goofs, I remember there was a time where Spooks and I played Vigar bot with Iliawi support, and you just
God.
grab their souls to build up Vigar stacks. I don't know if Spooks remembers that, but we did like 1 or 2 games of it.
I also both
It was
love and
amazing.
hate playing Soraka. She's
so boring.
so boring, but like I love yelling, "Do you want some soup?"
Soraka, okay, Soraka is the Mercy of League of Legends, but it's Mercy in a game where healing is useless.
She is also a tank though, which I find very funny.
Yeah, she's like an HP tank, which makes the percent max health damage destroy her.
Yeah. Soraka top is also something I've seen people play that I've been curious about.
I would do Vanguard Renata. I'm not Vang. I said Vanguard like Rengar. And
Right? I
Vygar.
thought you said Rengar at first.
Vygar, Renata.
How did I
So
get
we
back
could
over
grab it,
there?
pull them into the wall, or trap a few people into it, and Renata makes them all fight each other to the death. To the death. Renata, what's her state in the lore now that Arcane is canon?
You know, that's a good question.
Unclear.
Because her whole thing was
wasn't
supposed to be
she-
she's like the Silco equivalent, but in League.
Yeah.
But Silco technically
is-
exists in League now.
Is Act 2 going to end with us seeing like the glass cosmetics sign as she becomes the new Chem Baron or something like that?
Maybe. That'd be the best
Very
end for
possibly.
her.
But they would need to introduce her.
Yeah. It could just be a cheeky little reference, you know?
Yeah.
Like the reference that we're totally gonna get for Seraphine?
No.
Shut up.
I think Seraphine needs new
They don't-
fucking lore! What about her Hextech crystal?
Yeah. They don't know what to do with Seraphine after the Skarner rework.
Yeah, they reworked Skarner and Hextech as a whole. That was her whole
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
She could hear the fucking voices in the Hextech crystal. What are they supposed to do now?
Now she's just crazy. Now she's just hearing voices.
But she is one of my favorites still. That motherfucker dodged.
Not for long.
Died ass up.
Ass up.
To be fair, it's got like 2 asses. So
Now she can hear
it's more
fucking
like-
Sk-
yeah.
Here.
She pulls the Hex Core out of Victor. Let's go.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if Seraphine just was like a major player in part 2?
She just,
Oh,
they're like, everyone's
no
about to
reason.
fucking die due to the fucking, like, wild runes or whatever, and Seraphine rises out of the ground singing.
You know, like, her original lore was really just like Skarner's people begging for help and she could hear it. And
actually,
she was like,
Cassie, that's
cool.
so smart. What if she's now related to like the connection between like hex runes and wild runes?
I don't think so because she just has a normal Hextech crystal, not a hex core.
Yeah, but they could change it.
They are not above changing things, Acer.
My personal headcanon is that little kid with the Teemo hat is Seraphine.
In what universe?
I mean,
That
their hair
kid
color
has
is
a name.
I don't know what it is. so
It's
it
like
might as well
Isha
be
or
Seraphine.
something.
Yeah.
A good haircut could do wonders. I mean, the
I like the
Seraphine's got
timeline where she knew
naturally
where, what the suffering
brown
of certain
hair.
people just went and kept them.
That is what she did. Also, what's Camille's lore now?
Unclear.
Her
Unclear.
family didn't found Hextech.
That power box is fucked up.
I guess we still don't know where the crystals come from, do we?
No, but it's
No.
implied Victor bought them from Zon, right? He bought them from the shop Echo used to work at?
Is that where he got
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, no, that is where he got them.
Then is Camille's family
Oh
still
yeah, Jace
supplying
is the one who
those,
bought
maybe?
them.
My
Not,
bad.
Yeah,
Not
Jace.
Victor.
Jace
I confused the
But-
gay guys.
Which also wild that Jace went down to Zon. But
I remember Spooks asked me, like, do you think he was clutching his purse like white people in the hood?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
But also, Camille's family could still be sourcing those, I
Yeah.
suppose.
She
But it's
planted
not
them
from a
in
bracket
Zon like the CIA planting drugs.
Yeah, but it's not. But it can't be from the Brackern anymore, can it?
No, the Brackern whole lore changed.
And also, these hex crystals. Did he just think they were fancy, cool, shiny rocks he was selling?
Yeah, I guess.
Where did he get them? I'm realizing now this is a
Unclear.
huge question.
No clue.
Wait, didn't we see in like the opening snow bit that wizard that is probably Rise but maybe not Rise has a crystal?
No, I thought he was just using actual magic.
Probably just sort of shed from the. Yeah, I was thinking, is it something from the Rune War? Is it like something
Press
from
magic.
those shards?
Probably.
Ooh, hidey hole.
I'm gonna hide in your hole.
That must be a big hole.
Hey, what does that mean?
I mean, if a whole human being can fit in there, it's a pretty big hole.
Take my leave. Night night.
No, spooks, don't leave me with them.
You don't want to be alone with me, baby? I can show you a fun time. If you'll
What
let
Piltover
me.
characters have not been used yet? We know there's plenty of Zon characters that haven't.
Yeah, fuck ass hammer.
No! 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 No!
Hey, spooks.
They said hi, spooks.
No, give me that hammer.
No! It's confiscated.
No, you're tricking me.
Come on, take the hammer. Take the hammer. Take the hammer, come on.
The squeak's back.
God damn it. Good night. Ow. It doesn't actually hurt. It's real soft.
Oh, I just looked up Piltover, by the way, and the wiki does have currencies listed for them: golden hexes, silver cogs, and bronze washers.
Huh.
Not exactly catchy, any of them.
We have really gone through most of the Piltover champions.
We haven't.
This is
Is-
all of them.
I always forget if Oriana's counted as Piltover is on.
Caitlyn, Camille, Ezreal, which Ezreal is kind of an iffy because he's kind of a traveler. Heimerdinger, Jace, Oriana, Seraphine, and Vi.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like a lot of the Zon ones we're missing are just like the fucking monsters, which like I don't bring in Mundo for no reason.
I forgot about Mundo.
Oh, shit! It's Triangle Head, dude!
Triangle head.
And then the Dawn champions are Blitzcrank, Mundo, Echo, Janna. Janna's kind of iffy as well. Jinx, Renata,
Is
Singed,
Ezreal
Twitch,
from-
Urgot,
Yeah, we mentioned Ezreal. He's from Piltover.
Warwick, Zac, Zeri, and Ziggs. Yeah, he's from Piltover technically, but he's also like traveling the world and is probably actively in Shurima more likely.
His uncle's museum that he considers his base of operations is in Piltover. That's like why he's Piltover based.
But he's notably been in Shurima and Demacia at the very least. I think Freljord too.
Whole world ahead of us. 19. Yeah, he's just been all over. I don't like that it's just giving me healing items here. I'm gonna have to fight the Triangle Head guy, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
Because there's no exit to this room.
It is honestly criminal how little we know about Ishtal.
It
is.
I think though, okay, so in lore right now, Emilio is like on a huge journey to go and find like the royal family, like Kiana's royal family. So I think that when he gets there, Kiana's going to get to him first, and because he's actually a pretty powerful mage, she's going to manipulate him into helping her stage a coup against the rest of her family.
Isn't
If
she
the lore
like
ever
a
decides
brat?
to move forward.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
she's
she
an
like a
absolute.
brat, and it's implied she shouldn't be the ruler.
Oh yeah, no, she'd be a total fucking dictator. She's a brat, kind of evil, vindictive, etc. But she is like the strongest of her family, and she
Is
thinks she
Millia
should
going
rule
to
because of
stop
that.
her then?
No, I think Kiana's going to manipulate Milio into helping her.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice of Kiana.
No, Kiana's not nice.
The doy.
But
Where's
she's a
the man?
princess.
Where's the man?
It's Amelia was 12. What is he gonna do?
He's got little fire friends.
Yeah, he do got his little flamigos.
Every day I think about his frog skin.
It's the cutest skin ever.
It's so cute. He's got little Wayne boots.
And my brain just said, "Gasp! You're telling me the Latina baddie is a baddie?"
She sure is!
Oh shit.
Let me
How
out!
did he
What
miss
is your
that
plan?
time? Oh, didn't miss that time.
I was trying to
Is
get
it a
out of there.
KO? Fuck.
I think so. I don't think I was full health when I was facing him, but that was at least a half
You were
shot
more
KO.
than half.
Yeah.
He's totally gonna heal the shit out of him. Doesn't he play soccer with his flamingos?
He does.
God, that just reminded me of the fucking Pokemon Flamigo, which is just a goddamn flamingo. They didn't do anything special to it. And like, I'm
It's
sure you
just a
could argue
flamingo.
Magikarp is just a fish, but like, it's a Pokemon fish. That's just a flamingo.
I mean, isn't...
Anyways,
Oh no,
sorry.
Toucanon has a cannon, that's right. I was like, there's just a bird.
Yeah.
There is a Pidgey, though. That's just a pigeon.
But it doesn't look exactly like a pigeon. It's got different colors.
Have you seen a Pidgey?
Yeah, it's brown.
Looks like a pigeon.
No, it's a little bit fluffier, and it's brown. Pigeons are gray.
Pigeons can be brown. There's different pigeons.
But not typically.
Go ask Pokken. I'm sure Pokken would love to tell you about brown pigeons.
There's also Pidgeot and Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
It at least evolves. Flamigo doesn't have any evolutions. It's just a flamingo. It doesn't evolve. It doesn't have anything special. It's just a flamingo.
What is it, Archer?
It's just a flamingo.
Thank you. How's my shotgun doing?
I think
Bad.
Rakan and Milio should meet as the two male enchanters.
Yeah.
What if Rakan adopts Milio and Zaya's like, the fuck is this?
They are on different continents.
And?
Fair enough, continue.
Nico can bring them back.
Nico's just like, come to my home! And Nico just drags Zaya and Rakan to, Ixtal, where they then meet Milio.
Good thing he likes walking.
Good thing I
mean,
like walking.
Isn't the Zaya-Rakan relationship that Zaya's like, fuck humans, kill them all, and Rakan's like, I don't know, they got shoes, and I want them. I think we should
Consider
buy
Zaya.
some
Shoes.
Zaya.
Faster,
They
James.
They invented shoes. Can they be that evil? It is very funny. I do like seeing like the spin on that kind of relationship of like the scarred and violent woman to the himbo, as opposed to like the other way around.
Oh,
I feel
wrong
like it's
gun.
more common.
Mm-hmm.
That man some red heel pumps now.
You want some Louboutins.
These boots are made for walking. That's just what
Ow.
they'll do. One of these days, these boots
You know
are
what I
gonna
need?
walk all
I
over
need
me.
Rakan to find Ornn, and Ornn makes shoes specially for Rakan that fit his bird feet.
You're so
Oh my
right.
god.
I can't think of any other person who could make shoes. I guess Jace or Heimerdinger, but those would be metal. I guess Ornn's would be too.
Are there no, like,
Who
fashion
would-
designers in Runeterra?
Hui is maybe the closest.
Alright, Hui, learn how to sew.
No way.
No! Spooks really loves hearing Hui jokes.
There's gotta be somebody out there who's like makes clothing at least once.
Bigger
Right?
little advisor, you're so right.
I was about to say, Vagar does have a little
Yeah.
advisor that makes his, like, coat and stuff.
You're right.
You're so right, Spooks. Get
And
that
he's
man
so
on the
gay, too.
phone.
Have you heard the voice lines for him?
Are all of Vagar's minions just gay for him and Vagar doesn't realize it because he's asexual?
No?
Just his
I'm so
little assistant?
scared.
Isn't it implied that the minions on the Rift are all his?
Yeah, it is.
Time for your measurement, evil one.
I think they're just measuring the outside. or are they going a little underneath the?
Stop.
It's not fun. I didn't do anything.
You know what you did.
I don't think Yordles have genitals.
What do they reproduce?
Magically.
Magic. We've never seen Yordles in a relationship, so I mean, like...
Are they just always sexual?
We've never even heard of Yordles having parents, have we?
Huh.
Vex has parents.
Oh, you're right, my bad. Never mind. Yordles do have to have
So
sex.
they do fuck.
No, they can adopt. I think it's implied they're all born of magic.
That would make the most sense, but it's
And-
not the funniest.
Huey's already close to Recon physically. I think we can make that shoe thing work. Hell yeah. Yeah, she says they're not really parents, just who lives.
Wasn't there a Yordle in the fucking, the scene in Arcane?
Oh fuck, you're right. There's a Gimp Yordle.
See? I was right.
That doesn't mean they have genitalia.
But
Maybe
can
they
still
just
fuck.
like. Maybe they just like being, having pain inflicted upon them because it brings joy to others. Hmm.
I feel like you're really grasping at straws here to explain why Yordles wouldn't fuck.
Let them fuck.
We have no evidence that they do, and in fact, we have some evidence that they don't.
Let the Yordles fuck.
Let the Yordles fuck. What are you scared of?
Spooks and I think Spooks is on the side at least of Yordles don't have genitals.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
Just because they don't have genitals means
Does
doesn't mean they
Teemo
can't.
wear clothes?
No, he doesn't.
There we go.
Neither does a Rumble.
Oh no, Teemo does have pants though.
Oh shit. I still don't think Rumble has pants.
All Yordles are asexual.
It's hard
Everyone
to
in
tell
Spooks
because he's always
plays
in
turns
the
out
back.
to be asexual, I feel like.
Oh wait, no, Rumble does have clothes.
Oh
He
shit.
has like full clothes.
Then never mind, Yordles might have genitals.
Maybe they just like it as a fashion expression.
Y'all are scared, and for what?
Just I don't know. I found some things on the internet that tell me they do.
I was about to say, I feel like there's quite a many pervert Teemo comics on the internet.
Why is Teemo the one you went for?
No, there's so. Have you not seen those comics?
No?
There's so many pervert Teemo comics.
Is Fizz a Yordle?
Yes, Fizz is, but he's like a
Fuck
different
if I
Yordle,
know.
I think.
Nar has a loincloth, and the image on the wiki for him clearly shows underneath the loincloth because it's him doing his handstand pose, and there's no genitals. So there you go. It's closed.
I've gone in a fucking loop!
Back in the fucking building again!
I'm so lost, I don't know how to get back to anything! What I'm trying to get back to is that fucking, like, fence I saw.
Yeah, Fizz doesn't, but he's also a fish. But if Fizz is a Yordle technically, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I
He's in the
think so, but
Yordle
he's like a
section on the
fish Yordle.
wiki.
It's like how Nami's a Vastaya, technically.
Why is Nami a Vastaya but Minotaurs aren't?
I don't have
Why
an
is-
answer for you.
We had Alistair was one of the original champions in League, and he's still the only Minotaur we have.
Didn't they make a girl Minotaur in the card game?
Yeah,
And
But
she's
it's
sexy?
the card game, it doesn't
but
count!
that's not in League. Can they just say Minotaurs are Vastaya, and I feel like that would justify it?
There we go.
I saw you coming, you little bitch.
Because for most of Vastaya, we only have one member of each tribe, the exception being Zaya and Rakan.
Mhm.
We also only have the one troll, you're right, unless Jax is a sand troll.
Unless
people
that one
realized.
comic is, factual. then we might have many trolls soon.
The Troll
Don't-
King.
Don't say it like that.
Which comic are you referring to?
The comic.
Which one?
The comic.
Which one?
The comic.
That's like a Batman comic?
Yeah, it's a Batman comic.
Oh.
Didn't you hear?
What does that have to do with-
Child's.
What does that have to do with trolls and League of Legends?
I didn't hear.
No.
Am I back in the fucking building?
As far as I'm aware, you've just been running through a maze this whole time.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna be
Like,
totally real with you.
I have been so lost.
I got away from Pyramid Head and found a key, and now I need to use the key on the fence, but I don't remember where the fence is.
Hmm.
Oh, wires? That's left?
Also, is Rammus a Freljordian demigod
I think you
that
went the
got
wrong way,
lost
Cassie.
and in Shurima? Because Rammus matches best with like Ornn and Volibear, I would argue,
You
right?
can also just go to the next map. Maybe you're just holding the wrong map.
Anivia kind of feels weird.
I
in
mean, I
that
might be
trio,
holding the
doesn't she?
wrong map, but the map usually just is the layer you're on.
Hmm.
And I know what I need to get to is underground. I need to get to those wires. But I don't know how. And also, the only way out of this room is down. I'm so lost. Where? Okay. So I need to be somewhere up and then go down. I need to get back to the room with Pyramid Head somehow, I think.
On his origin, wherever he goes, from demigod to sacred oracle to a mere beast transformed by magic, whatever the truth may be, Rammus keeps his own counsel and stops for no one as he roams the desert. So
Okay.
he has no lore. That means he has no lore.
Yeah, you know, it's like a moo
Okay.
how they're like, who knows what a moo is?
Man, I feel like a lot of those people end up in Shurima, don't they?
Yeah. We don't know what to do with this champion. Shove him in the desert. Mood.
No, okay. What's in here? Hello? I take so long they just send Pyramid Head after me.
It's all right, buddy. Come on.
I just went through there earlier, which is when I was like, I'm in a loop! That's probably not it. That will dump me in that room. I can't. Okay. I think I see the problem. I need to. No, that takes me back to the main room?
I guess question. Would you rather your favorite character have their lore basically say, we don't know what they are and we won't tell you? Or say nothing?
Say we don't know what they are and we won't tell you.
Because to
Yeah,
me
I
that
feel like-
implies they will never get anything ever again.
I don't think Shaco's gonna get anything ever again. That Shaco's lore is just
Again implies he's gotten anything yet.
yeah.
Okay, so
I
I've
feel
been
like
in
both
here
of
already.
those are just death signs.
Oh, speaking of like old champions and the Black Rose, isn't Annie picked up by the Black Rose too because of Tibbers?
No, I think Annie's still just on her own as an orphan.
I thought she was picked up by someone.
Okay.
I do like how Swain and Black Rose are building up their own secret armies to combat each other.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. I have found my way back. Now I just have to
I
not
don't
die.
trust you, Zero, that Shaco's gonna get lore at any point. We'll see a Shaco doll and Arcane in the background as an Easter egg, and that's gonna be the most lore we're ever gonna get. League of Legends will have its final wrap-up story when the game dies, and Shaco will not be mentioned. What if Shaco's the big bad of the League of Legends lore?
Oh shit.
I think I had like
Oh!
during the Ruination, the idea of Shaco was Diego's doll, and now is dating Gwen.
That fucking like tentacle monster is also here. It's just like both Pyramid Head and it. That's not right.
One day.
What's in here with me? Okay. Down there? Yes. Yes, that red light. Funny how they called it wires and not fence.
Fence.
But also after much aimless wandering around, I fucking made it.
Woo! Now we just need a save point.
Yep. Great timing on
the
ads. No ads during aimless wandering. You guys got to see all that. Let me guess. Jump down
Hole.
into the
How many
pit.
holes have you jumped down the stream?
At least 3. But I can make it
You guys
4
want
if
to
you
know
come over.
all of Shaco's lore real quick?
Yeah. Is it 2 sentences?
I'm sorry, can we clip just Cassy trying to flirt? Do you guys want to hear about Shaco's lore?
This is why he's in the cuck chair and not invited to bed.
I'm just reading through League lore while you guys are on the bed.
This is why you're in the cuck chair.
Crafted long ago as a plaything for a lonely prince, the enchanted marionette Shaco,
You're back
or
in the
Shaco,
fucking building
however
again.
you'd like to describe it, now delights in murder and mayhem. Corrupted by dark magic and the loss of his beloved charge, the once kind puppet finds pleasure only in the misery of the poor souls he torments. He uses toys and simple tricks to deadly effect, finding the results of his bloody games hilarious. And for those who hear a dark chuckle in the dead of night, the demon jester may have marked them as his next plaything.
Have I not
And then-
gotten, like... Because I think exactly what I'm doing is just trying to find a key to get Maria out, and I think I still haven't found it.
Goddamn.
We don't know where he even is.
Nope, we do not. I think that's what I'm saying is the true, like, death of, like, lore for a character is they don't have a location.
Yeah.
The only other thing it says is that he became a highly sought-after fugitive by authorities due to his high number of crimes, and he's now a widely known criminal with no one knowing his origins or the motives behind his crimes. And I'm like, yeah, very widely known
Natcha in
criminal.
the corner reading League lore on his iPad.
Yeah.
Alright, let's tab off the game and
I
see if
just,
it
like,
breaks
okay.
everything.
Consider the idea of another art piece and it's just you two on the bed, and then or completely pitch black. There's no lights at all. You can maybe have little sound bubbles of you two somewhere, and then just in the corner of this black image is just my face lit up by the blue light of an iPad.
I mean, hey man, my comms are open.
Yeah, come on,
Chomp
commission it,
on an
Archer.
Oreo.
Though I will let you guys know, I am like tomorrow is just my make sure I pack everything and get all my things sorted here before the day after tomorrow, which is when I go on my trip. I'll only be gone for like 3 days though.
Yeah. Aurora's still got the charity stuff to do. I can't put another commission on there yet.
You're gonna forget though.
I'm putting my commissions in there while she's got charity stuff. I'm straight up like, I think I put in my fucking like commission I personally wanted before the one I promised for charity. I was like, okay, I want this. Oh shit, I need to kiss Rat too, huh? Here's this one.
He's D1.
I
Is it gonna be
need
Princess
to
in the
make
Frog
like
style?
yeah.
Yee.
I need to make like I have one, but I offered a bunch more stuff during charity, so I'm just gonna put in probably the Crypt Stars Discord like, hey, here's the thing to fill out to put your references in so I have them all consolidated.
Valid.
Damn, Zero. Honestly, that sounds like something worth just like banning somebody.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, I would ban
Yeah,
them.
if Zero's gonna get a model, they're gonna get it from me, I bet.
I was gonna raid someone, but I've learned my lesson. Let me go check to make sure they're not ending. Okay, they're not. We're gonna raid Traveler Aria.
Probably would have, but they instantly left on their own. Hey.
Nice.
Alright, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for stopping by. When are you two next gonna be live?
Maybe tomorrow. I haven't fully decided. I
Sometime
don't think
next
I'm gonna
week.
I don't think I'm making a schedule this week because it's just going off vibes.
I'm gonna be the most
That's-
active this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
rarity.
not doing Planet
Thank you
Crafter
for coming.
are we?
Huh?
We're not doing Planet Crafter this week, are we?
Nope.
Because you're gone.
She gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll need to come up with another game to play.
I'm gonna be live this Thursday playing some Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Maybe I'll just.
I might
like-
switch it to Dead by Daylight though because they just put out the 2v8 mode. I'm like, ooh, that sounds
Hey.
fun.
Maybe I'll just be
Yeah.
playing Black Myth Wukong until that's done.
Mood. Let's fucking go to VA. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Light can fucking bounce!
Guys, this is so wild. I just opened up Steam and Multiverses has officially announced they're adding Raven.
Yeah, they announced that.
Yo.
Do you
I
not
didn't know
follow them on
that.
Twitter? /X?
No,
I do.
I don't open Twitter.
Timer's running out. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm next going to be live on Thursday. Archer's next to be live maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Aurora's going away. Cry and wish her farewell. Anyway, bye!
Bye.